is up, people? What is going on? Welcome back to another episode of the OOC. Took a week off last week, but we are back here with another episode. You may notice Roberto is not here. I haven't heard from him yet, so hopefully he'll come in when he sees that I sent him the link. But if not, we're gonna do this like we always do. Any other time, I'd have probably canceled the show, but I want to talk about this Jonathan Majors stuff. So we're going to get into that, some other stuff tonight. We may have some special guests pop in as well, but for now, it's me and JG Shallon. JG, talk to the people, sir. Tell them where they can find you.
Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? Salute everybody. Salute chat. Salute panel. I am JG Shaolin, terrific master of the 10,000 chambers of Shaolin, and you can find me with the great Nzo, the great Roberto on the OOC Wednesday nights. You can also find me with my homeboy Superwise talking our geek stuff.
Absolutely, 100%. Make sure to check those out if you guys ain't. Keely Chow is in the house. Poe is in the house. Dewan is in the house. Perk Minded is in the house. Thank you guys for popping in. Much appreciated. It's always a pleasure. We do this stuff because I think there's important stuff to talk about. And when I seen that the John Majors court shit happened, I was like, okay, because I thought it was supposed to happen on the 13th, but there was no information, nothing on that day. They didn't say if it was postponed or whatever. So I was like, okay, whatever. I didn't think anything of it. Then today, or was it yesterday, boom, this news popped up. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I started reading the article. And I'm going to bring up the article. We're going to talk about it a little bit. But when I read it, I was just like, wow. Wait, really? Like, I couldn't believe the things that it was saying. And I'm like, okay, if this is the case, then why the hell are they even going to trial? Why didn't they just throw this case out? So we're going to get into that a little bit later. We also have a black woman that was shot by her
Mm.
neighbor. We're going to talk about that. And the other topic we have, if you guys haven't noticed, it's been big news for the past couple of days, is a billionaire, a Pakistani guy and his son, and a couple other people decided to get in this makeshift submarine and go scope out the Titanic. And now they're missing. And yesterday, they had said they had like 42 hours worth of air. So today is probably less that, and they got to find these guys. So we're going to get into all of that. Hope you guys enjoy the show. First topic we're going to get into is this one right here. Boom. It's Jonathan Majors. So I guess he actually went to court the other day. As you see, he is hand in hand with Megan Good. And I was like, okay, good choice, Mr. Majors. Good choice. I am
Hmm.
proud of you. You're making good choice in movies and you picking the right lady over there. You know what I mean? So
I mean, she was kind of a Hollywood hoe for a while, but it is what it is.
watch your mouth, JG.
It's over a minute. I can say it.
Watch your mouth. There will be no slander of Megan Good on this show. You got it? Okay,
I mean, I would
cool.
have been one of the guys if I could. I'm just saying.
So the lawyer for Marvel's Jonathan Majors blames NYPD racism for his domestic violence arrest. So, just to get into it, for those of you that don't know, I'm pretty sure a lot of you have been following it, but supposedly it started off where, he got arrested for damn right per 100%. He got arrested for supposedly doing an assault on his then girlfriend. A lot of things came out. We had these text messages come out. We've also had supposedly directors come out and talk about he was this type of person. Then we had supposedly alleged other victims that they were interviewing. And if shout out to Perk, if you want, you can check out his channel. He breaks out down a lot of that information. We're not going to get into all of that. I just want to get into the recent stuff, but you could definitely check that out on his channel, 100%. But so it says here Jonathan Majors appeared Tuesdays in Manhattan on a domestic assault case involving an ex girlfriend. The trial in the misdemeanor case is set for August 3rd. So it's a misdemeanor, and I don't know what that comes with you guys' law, but JG could probably break that one down. Go ahead.
Misdemeanor, it'll be something that's go to court, probably pay a fine. That's it. Be out of there. It shouldn't
Got you.
be jail time when a misdemeanor.
I
I mean,
got you.
it's an open shut case. I mean, you got evidence to say, hey, I didn't hit the woman, I didn't do this, I didn't do that. We got text messages exchanging. Like, dude,
Hmm.
drop the case and just let it go.
Hmm. 100%. And we're going to get into that because when I read the article, I was like, yeah, I don't understand why they didn't do it. But his lawyer accuses police of ignoring the star's accounts and asking if his penthouse was really his. So the article starts off with Jonathan Majors appeared with his new girlfriend, Megan Good, Tuesdays in a Manhattan courtroom, where a judge set an August 3rd trial date for the domestic violence arrest that has grounded his skyrocketing movie career for the past 3 months. The Marvel star wore a rumpled brown linen suit over a white dress shirt and did not speak during or after the 5 minute hearing except to say good morning to the judge. His lawyer, Priva Kadri, told insiders that the star had hoped the misdemeanor assault charge would be dropped by Manhattan prosecutors, but she said that Majors is still eager to prove his innocence to a jury. So, I mean, at this point, when you read the article, it's like, okay, seems like he's innocent. So Marvel, thank God, they didn't. Yeah, I meant Chillmonger. Didn't I not say Chillmonger? Perp? What did I
You
say?
said perp.
Oh shit, my bad. I meant Chillmonger. And you waited this long to correct me, but okay.
I'll let you flow.
I feel you. So yeah, so Marvel hasn't, jumped the gun and released him yet. He did lose a couple of movies and he also lost the TV ad, but he hasn't really lost Marvel yet. So that's a good thing. Um but also says Majors is known for, of course, to movie audience as his Marvel supervillain Kang the Conqueror, and also stars as the boxing prodigy in Creed 3, which was released in theaters in early March, and his latest movie role. Um, it was just 3 weeks later, Majors was arrested on suspicion of hitting his girlfriend, Grace Jabari, in a fight in a fight on the Chinatown street corner. So, Mr. Bari claims that Mr. Majors assaulted her in a car in Chinatown around 12 a.m. on March 25th, 2023. And during this incident, Mr. Majors broke her finger and lacerated her ear. Kadri wrote in a letter to the Manhattan Criminal Court Judge Rachel S. Pauley that was released April 8th. So supposedly, which I didn't know because it seems information that's just now coming out, is that she actually wrote a letter to the Manhattan Criminal Court judge.
Hmm.
Um, yeah. So we have proof that this is a complete lie, Claudry told the judge, detailing a trope of defense eyewitness interviews, phone records, credit card statements, and hours of surveillance by police body cam video. Now, when I first read this article, I was like, doesn't seem like anything is hearsay because the article insider they keep saying they've seen the information. So we'll get
Hmm.
into some of that too. So if they've seen it, it looks to me like by this case that Jonathan Majors will be freed, or they'll be like, okay, we're gonna drop the cases. It looks that way. Again, why it's going to court, I have no idea, but we'll see what happens on August 3rd. And to me, it's just like they're prolonging his freaking this thing, like, so that
Hmm.
maybe Marvel will decide to get rid of him and recast him or whatever, and then he has no roles. I don't understand why, but we'll get into
Well,
a
I
lot of
would
that. Go ahead.
say, because I know can we talk about, I mentioned Kobe Bryant, right? Where I'm not sure if it really went to trial or not, but that stigma of that incident still stuck with him. And
Hmm.
by Jonathan Majors going to court saying, hey, not only do I want to prove this white girl wrong, I want to prove the police what they did was wrong. I
Hmm.
want to prove, like, it seems like beyond a shadow of a doubt, it was to prove his innocence, that he's not a female abuser, that he's a just a upstanding citizen. He probably wants
Yeah.
to soccer to New York too. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
for sure. 100%. And I understand that, he wants to prove his innocent and let everybody know that he's not that. But the messed up thing is, in some people's eyes, he's still always going to be that. You know what I mean? No matter what happens at the end of the day with this case, he's always going to be that, oh, this guy beat up his girl. You know what I mean? Oh, well, no,
Hmm.
he got off and it was dropped. Oh, it doesn't matter. I know he did it. They probably paid her off. People are going to make up all kinds of
Oh yeah.
bullshit like that just for the reason, and I'll say it because he's black, right? For some people,
Hmm.
or some people, have an agenda, and it seems like a lot of the stuff that happens in Hollywood is because of an agenda. But let's continue. Claudry alleged in the letter that this evidence suggests that Jabari injured herself some 7 hours after that midnight fight when Jabari took a fall while alone in Major's penthouse apartment after drinking and taking pills. The evidence
Mm.
Claudry shared with the now remember it says she shared with the insider did not show how Jabari was injured or the entirety of the fight between Jabari and Majors that is at the center of the misdemeanor charge. It did, however, appear to support the lawyer's contention that Jabari's ear and finger were uninjured in the hours after the fight. So that's a big thing, right? Because we've heard that many times where it was like, oh, well, she had a broken finger and she had lacerations behind her ear. But then they have the video where she is going out and pretty much dancing and using the hand, and someone used the analogy to say, well, MMA fighters, they go out to drink and do this after they have,
Hmm.
their fights. And I was like, well, she's not an MMA fighter.
No,
You know what I mean?
she may be 130 soaking wet. You know what I mean? So
Exactly, 100%. So she have a broken finger. She's not going out partying using that finger as
exactly.
this video. So Claudre continued in the letter that Jabari had said, I don't know, 19 times when asked by arriving medics and cops how she was injured, citing police body worn camera footage taken at the penthouse and turned over to the defense by prosecutors. The
Mm.
letter alleges that the NYPD footage shows the lead officer coaching Miss Jabari to accuse Mr. Majors of assault.
Mm.
So you know what I mean? Like, I think Chillmonger was actually the first one to pretty much call out the racist cops. He was like, oh, it's because of the racist cops and the racist this. And I was saying, it could be that, it could be Hollywood, you know what I mean? Trying to show him that, you're not as big as you want to be. But
Hmm.
from what I'm seeing now from this article, it basically shows that the cops were really the racist one.
And
So,
the NYPD has been known for racist acts towards people of color. So it would that
facts.
wouldn't surprise me at all.
Facts,
At all.
100%. 100%. She said in the letter that the arrest was racist and showed the officers questioning amongst themselves how Majors, who they didn't recognize as a famous actor, could afford to live in a luxe penthouse.
Mm.
So, these cops walked into his house and was like,
Hmm.
ooh, wait a minute. How does a black man afford this? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You know what I mean? This N is not supposed to be able to do this. He's not supposed to have a better house than me or living better than
Hmm.
me. And it's the same thing when they see us driving in nice cars. You know what I mean? It's
You know
hard
what
for
you
them to
said?
believe
What you
that
just said?
we. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna say what you just said reminded me of the movie Rosewood. When the guy
Hmm.
was saying like, he's got a piano, he's got a piano. How does it make me look as a white man don't have a piano what they do? Right?
Right. Yeah. Uh-huh.
It's
Hmm.
just it's crazy that as a black person, black, Latino, whatever, if you work your butt off, whether it's in sports, whether it's in entertainment, whether it's just a regular 9 to 5 job, and you accumulate all this wealth, right?
Hmm.
You still are questioning this, or how come you have all this?
Hmm.
It is ridiculous. It's not surprising, but it's still ridiculous.
100%.
One thing
Right?
about one more thing before you go. One thing about racist people, they do not know how to leave us the freak alone.
Oh, absolutely. And when they see that we're doing good, it
Hmm.
like makes their blood boil. You know what I mean? Like they can't stand it, bro. It makes their blood boil to see a
Yes.
black man driving in a nice car, you know? And unfortunately, and Danny's a cop, so Danny's the good one. But a lot of these white cops, even here in
Yeah.
Canada, are racist. Like they don't, and a lot of it, well, a lot of it is racist, but a lot of it is also ignorance too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Like
can see that.
big ignorance to where they don't think that we are, not that we shouldn't have it, but we can't. You know what I mean? Like we're not smart enough. Because I watched shit, what's this guy's name? Um, he was on a couple of these Manafear things, and anyways, I can't remember his name right now. And he swears by the fact that black men IQ or black people's IQ is way less than white people,
Hmm.
like way less. You know what I
I
mean?
wonder what about all the
Nick Nick Fuentes, that's it.
what
Nick
about all
Fuentes.
the African students in the UK that are killing everybody else when it comes to these college entrance exams?
Hmm.
Right?
Hmm.
There was this
But
guy, I
that's
forget, Neil deGrasse Tyson. He made a good point. He
hmm
says, "Where would you find the smartest person in the world? Africa. Where would you
hmm
find the fastest people in the world? Africa."
hmm
It's not saying that white people, everyone has intelligence,
absolutely.
right? In some way, shape, or form, everyone has intelligence. But to sit there and say that blacks are dumb, we don't have high IQs. I've seen crackheads turn a bicycle to a freaking motorcycle.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So,
100%.
oh my goodness, it pissed me off. But go ahead.
All right, Lil Key is in the house. What's up, brother?
What's going on, man? Said I
Salute
thought you
on me.
started at 10.
Pardon me?
I said I thought you started at 10.
Oh, my bad. I forgot to send you the time. No, it's always 9. 9. 9.
Yo, salute,
Uh,
homie. How you doing?
What's going on, bro? Definitely appreciate the invite.
no pleasure. Shout out your channel. Let them know where they can find you.
Oh, you know the low key cave. Y'all definitely hop over there. Y'all want to check out some good music as far as music versus hip hop and movie reviews and reactions, of course.
Absolutely. It's always fun watching your review yesterday for the Idol. You can do some good stuff over there. Good channel, brothers. It's entertaining. So, do you know about the Jonathan Major stuff? Are you up to date on it?
I seen that he's supposed to be going to trial in August, and I know he was in there with old girl as far as Megan Good.
Okay, so we're gonna pretty much get into the crux of it. Right now, it's just we got to the point in the article where it says, so this is the lawyer, and she says that she said in the letter that the arrest was racist and showed that officers questioned amongst themselves how Majors and who they didn't recognize as a famous actor could afford to live in a luxe penthouse. Now, Quadri told the insider that all 6 of the responding officers were white, even though Miss Jabari admitted to drinking to the point of throwing up, taking sleeping pills, and having no idea how she woke up in a closet with a cut on her head and injured finger. The police jumped to the conclusion that Mr. Majors, the young, tall, strong, rich black man, must have done this to Miss Jabari. Quadri's letter alleged, citing the NYPD footage. So there's been a lot of footage going on. What's up, Nadia? How you doing?
What up? What up? What up?
What's going on,
Thank
deal?
thank you for popping in. We're just getting into some of the Jonathan Major stuff. And let me just go back and read this part of the article so you guys can understand what the lawyer is saying. So I'll start off. A racist arrest. So Quadri continued in the letter that Jabari had said, I don't know 19 times when asked by arriving medics and cops how she was injured, citing police body worn camera footage taken at the penthouse and turned over to the defense by the prosecution. The letter alleged that the NYPD footage showed the lead officer coaching Ms. Jabari to accuse Mr. Majors of assault. She said in the letter that the arrest was racist and showed the officer questioning amongst themselves how Majors, who they didn't recognize as a famous actor, could afford to live in a luxe penthouse. Quadri told Insider that all six of the responding officers were white, even though Miss Jabari admitted to drinking to the point of throwing up, taking sleeping pills, and having no idea how she woke up in a closet with a cut on her head and injured finger. The police then jumped to the conclusion that Mr. Majors, the young, tall, strong, rich black man, must have done this to Miss Jabari. Quadri's letter alleged, citing the NYPD footage. Now, prosecutors charged Majors with 6 counts of assault and 3 counts of harassing Jabari. The London based movement coach, who had worked alongside Majors on the set of this year's Ant Man and the Wasp Quantumania. The NYPD did not respond to a request for comment. The Manhattan District Attorney's Office declined to comment. Efforts to reach Jabari by email and social media were not successful. So, Perp Mindy pretty much broke it down. Not Perp, again, I said Perp. Chillmonger pretty much broke it down that it was the cops that were racially motivated to do this. And after reading the article, I'm like, okay, that's it. But the article also breaks down the video footage and some more stuff, which we'll get into. So when I read all of this so far, I'm like, why are they even going to trial? It makes no sense to me. Like, why are we doing this? Why are we going to trial? What are you guys' thoughts?
I think it's just once again the situation, trying to get all the details, and I see what y'all saying as far as what they saying about the NYPD or whatever. But like you said, why are they going to trial? Because even if he's convicted, it's saying something about up to a year, and more than likely, if he was convicted, he's not even going to jail.
Misdemeanor, so he's not going to jail.
Right. So yeah, the case is like a misdemeanor. So if he gets charged, he's charged with a misdemeanor.
It's still going to be stigma on his career, though. So
yeah, I think that's the main reason why they want to do this. They want to put the stigma on his career because he was like blowing up,
It was,
and now it's like, oh, let's put something on him. What they do to most black men in Hollywood. Nadia, what are your thoughts?
What is she saying?
Well, she's been the one. Well, supposedly at some points they're saying she was saying no, she didn't, but she is collaborating with the police, saying that he did do it.
She's unreliable because she was drunk and had sleeping pills. I've been blackout drunk before. I can't hold nothing against nobody that did anything to me because I can't tell you what the fuck happened. And I've been through some crazy shit when I been blackout drunk. I'm talking about like waking up naked. I know I took my clothes off. I can't tell you that I remember doing that, but I know that I took my clothes off. You know what I mean? But like it's no, ma'am. And I was just drunk off of cheap gin. So
gin.
Seagram gin. I'm trying to tell you, I will not drink that shit ever again in my life. Fucking Seagram gin, blackout drunk, can't remember half the shit. Woke up laying in my puddle of throw up before. Like I've been blackout. Yeah.
It took me back to some jar days.
Yeah.
No.
The Jack Daniels, never again. Jack Daniels had me like you in my bed, sleeping and throw up, waking up like, what the fuck is this? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I wasn't even in the bed. I was outside of Waffle House, laying in my puddle of throw up. And I was underage. So like, this could have been a terrible ass situation if I would have been found by somebody other than the people I was with. But that also gives a testament to the people I was with didn't give a fuck about me because they knew I was drunk as fuck and let me walk outside by myself. And I literally threw up and passed out in my own throw up and woke up and I was like, where am I?
They would consider it late. You drank gin at that point.
Look, they the cheap ones that bought the shit. That's why I don't drink. I don't chill with people that drink cheap liquor. I'm not fucking with you. I'm too old for that shit. Nope.
I ain't tell nobody drink gin, period.
But I feel just like you because when I got drunk, we were at the club. These motherfuckers took me outside, put me in a taxi, and was like, "See you later." Like, okay.
Oh damn,
that's really what you guys did to me.
They bone collector your ass.
Yeah. They were like, "Yo, we ain't ready to leave. You done? You going by yourself?" So I went home by myself. But to continue with the article, so we got on it. So it says a career on hold, right? So the cost of his arrest has been high. Majors quickly
Yes.
lost a U.S. Army ad campaign. According to the Hollywood Reporter, Deadline reported that he was dropped by his talent manager and his PR firm in April. Last week, Disney Plus indefinitely delayed a planned assembled docuseries episode on the making of Quantumania, the director reported. The release
I want to
dates
see
of
that.
two upcoming Avenger. Yeah, me neither. They have a bunch of them for the
What?
movies, and I don't even care. I don't watch the shit. Like, who fuck cares? You know what I mean?
Oh,
But the
Quantumania.
release date of the two upcoming Avenger movies were also delayed a year, according to the Hollywood Reporter. He is heartbroken, Quadri told the Insider of Majors. He's watching his career dangle in the wind. He wants this trial. He wants this to go to trial yesterday. Yeah, I can understand that. But let's be real too. Like a lot of this too has to do with the writer's strike as well. So he
Hmm.
should be at least glad that there's this writer's strike going
That's
on at
true.
the same time. Because if there wasn't, Marvel would be going ahead. They'd be having the scripts written, and they would be going ahead and they'd be like, listen, we can't wait for you any longer. So the fact that there's a writer's strike, it's kind of helping it more. So
So what happens to her if he comes out not guilty? Is he can
Nothing.
he
nothing.
Nothing. Yeah.
Nothing.
Ain't nothing.
He would
Nothing.
probably
unless
have
he
to do
like
a.
unless he like countersue or something for
It would
like
probably have to be a
defamation?
countersuit for
But there ain't
defamation,
nothing but gonna be money on
false
him.
report, stuff like that.
I think it'd be a waste of time.
It really
Mm-hmm.
would. It
Because
really would.
Amber Heard's still getting roles. Amber Heard is
Yep.
still doing her thing. You know, she had to play Johnny Depp. I think it was what, $10 million, but
And he
she's
gonna
still
take
doing.
his money and play for what she pledged that she was gonna pay.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. He said he's giving it all to charity, but I'm just like, nothing happens to them, and I say this all the time. I'm like, it. Well, I don't know what kind of career she has, because
Give some of
probably
that money
not
to the
much.
HBO executives to make their show a little bit better. His daughter on the idol.
Right.
I want to get started on that show, bro. That shit's too
So
creepy for me. I can't deal with it.
now, here's a look at the defense evidence as detailed in the April 8th letter and a series of interviews with Quadri, who shared key photograph and surveillance videos with the insider. So that's one of the reasons why I like this article, because not just like talking, like people in the insider have actually seen these videos and the photos, right? So let's get into this because it's fucked up. The evidence starts with the driver, the first of at least four eyewitnesses to the fight at the center of the case. The driver is prepared to testify. Kwarji told Insider that the man who drove Majors and Jabari to and from a Brooklyn bar that night was not directly employed by Majors and working instead for Black Lane, an upscale private black car company. She wrote in the April 8th letter that the man whose name she asked not to be published was prepared to testify that Majors never raised his voice or a hand against Jabari as they argued inside his car or after he pulled the car over and the dispute spilled out into a busy street corner. The driver of the car saw and heard everything the letter said. Street surveillance videos reviewed by the Insider appears to substantiate at least some of the driver's account and shows Majors repeatedly trying to flee from Jabari as she pulls at his coat. And he knows, and he, a big guy, and she's pulling so hard that she pulls his body into the car, the lawyer said. And you see the coat rip, and he does finally get out the car, Quadri told the Insider. So we have video footage and an eyewitness that he didn't do anything. So that's one thing, right?
I
That
can see this
contradicts
shit.
what they
Just
say.
you know how drunk people just be
Yeah.
so touchy, and then
Mm-hmm.
they
Mm-hmm.
and then when
Hmm.
you arguing with somebody, but they don't want the argument to be over, and they just, bruh, like this,
Mm-hmm. They don't stop. They don't stop. They keep
they
going.
don't
They keep
stop.
going. Yep.
Yes, yes,
Especially if they
yes,
drunk.
yes.
Right. And you trying to get away, right? But they're pulling you. No, come back
And you
here.
can't
No.
push them because then as soon as you put
Facts.
your hands on me, you
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
hit me, or they gonna fall
Hmm.
extra and shit. Stop. Stop.
100%. Facts. So a small group of women who witnessed the fight recognized the star. Only in New York, right? One of the women jumps on him, hugs him, and asks for a selfie, Quadri said. And he's so nice, they take a selfie. At one point in the footage reviewed by the Insider, Jabari uses both hands to briskly fiddle with her hair. She ties her hair into a knot. If your finger was broken and you went to tie your hair in a knot, it would hurt, the lawyer said. She gathered her hair behind her ear and I'm sorry, if your ear was cut and your finger was broken and you went to do that, you would be like, "Oh, what happened?" she added, but she's totally fine. So now we get to the club part, right? So a bartender who met Jabari is prepared to testify too. Quadre told the Insider that Majors and an uninjured Jabari parted ways after the fight to embark on two separate and very different evenings. Major spent the rest of the night at an Upper East Side hotel. The lawyer said phone records showed that he sent Jabari a breakup text before turning off his phone. Jabari, meanwhile, befriended three of the passerbyers who witnessed the fight, the lawyer said. The one woman and two men headed to Louis, a nearby nightclub. Quadri said in the letter, prosecutors have contact information for at least one of these witnesses, but have not shared it with the defense. The lawyer alleged in the April 8th letter that video from Louise showed Jabbar dancing and drinking with her new acquaintances and charging their drinks, including rounds of shots and an $800 bottle of champagne, to guess what? Major's credit card.
Fraud. What's that?
You know what I mean?
Look,
Really?
was he with her when she did that, and did she have permission? That's fraud.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, and he sent her a breakup text, right? But now she's charging it. First off, listen, bro. And listen good. Why the fuck does she have your credit card?
Yes. Unless he has a tab somewhere, I don't see why. No, fuck that. No, I don't see how.
Why she have his credit card? Like, why did he give her? I'm okay, I get it. You want money, maybe you doing some shopping someday. Here, you hold this. Go get what you want, right? But when she comes back, that card comes back too. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's not his wife or anything. She's just a girlfriend.
Exactly.
Might have had that.
Man,
she might have had that Sharon Stone Basic Instinct box.
I'm gonna say this, man. Stop giving these girlfriends and side pieces wifely incentives. Women, stop giving these boyfriends and side dudes husbands.
When you in a certain tax bracket, I don't think you even do it when you married. Look at Scottie Pippen right now.
Like, he's just an idiot. That's all that is.
I'm just saying, I don't know.
Every time you let your old teammate's son.
Yes, got a whole podcast. Why she taking your retirement money? Hell no.
You got Scottie Pippen, Zion Williams as well. You hear what Zion
DJ Washington.
They said the one girl said they're about to leak the tape or whatever.
Oh, she out of here. Hey, I was enjoying her tweets though. I ain't even gonna front, but she funny.
I ain't gonna lie too. Yeah.
This dude was giving her $150K a month allowance.
What?
Where are these dummies at? Like, why have I never met a dummy? Because these some dumb niggas, man. I need that type of money.
Facts. Allowance.
They ain't trying to be funny, but you look closely at him, you be like, yeah.
Sucker. That's how them girls be looking at him. He a sucker, yeah.
I'm like,
about to
you
catch
give
me.
That?
Probably call him big goofy ass.
You give
no
her?
disrespect, Zion. I'm just saying, brother.
Now, maybe good. I'm gonna say giving her an allowance.
And did you see her?
That thing an allowance?
She shaped like a damn. And no disrespect, but she.
Yes.
Disrespect. Say it. Do it.
Damn, because she might have some mental stuff going on, man. So I'm just saying.
I guarantee she's at the bar.
She ain't in no bar. She filming right now. Solo scenes.
He did that to you, girl. Let's drink. Let's put this on this tab. Hey, snort some of this little stuff right here. Take these.
I love
Those
the
are
way
sweet
she
pills.
at the
That's some cocaine
NBA
shit.
and at Zion all the time, like making sure the NBA is staying.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Mm-hmm.
man.
Man.
She needed that money to pay for her BBL, but now it's a porn star, right? And a couple of them other ones are like OnlyFans stars. I'm like, Zion, what are you doing, bro?
Young,
Like,
dumb, probably
oh
never
my
told not
Dumb.
a day in his life.
I,
This I'm gonna say this, right? When that tape come out, he better hope it gives his dick some justice. That's all I'm
Oh
gonna say.
hell no.
Because I'm just saying, I hope he better hope it's filmed correctly.
But
So
nothing
it
about the
looks
tape makes me want to look at it. Not with her.
For real, for real, for real.
oh
For
man.
real. So the insider has reviewed time-stamped videos from inside Louis nightclub obtained by Claudry throughout 2 hours of footage from multiple cameras. Jabari shows no sign of having an injury to her right hand. Instead, she can be seen using her right hand to shuffle through her wallet for the credit card, handle her cell phone, hold a menu, click champagne glasses with her friends, write and hand a note to the DJ, give what appears to be a fist pump into the air on the dance floor, and finally sign a check.
have you ever broke something before?
Yes.
Yeah, you
Yes,
ain't doing
she.
all that shit. You
Oh,
that's what I say. You ain't doing.
100%.
You're not doing all that shit. And I don't care if it's just a
100%.
finger. I remember when my little sister broke her toe.
Mm-hmm.
You're not doing
Oh,
all
that
that
shit
shit.
hurt.
Mm-hmm.
You're not doing all that shit.
100%. 100%. I broke my toe too. And you're absolutely right. You could barely walk on that thing. You know what I mean?
And if it's
Like
a finger, you not doing shit with your hand.
facts. Yeah.
no, I
It
know somebody.
ex- Yeah, especially what, an hour or two after you heard it? That's when it hurts the most. There's no way you're doing all of that.
Unless she on coke or something and she can't feel it.
That could be a possibility because she was taking pills, right? So no telling if they were doing coke.
maybe,
But
maybe she can't feel it.
You did say
maybe,
they, didn't
yeah, I said they. I said
you?
they. I said they. You know, I like Jonathan Majors, but you know, if his
I mean,
girl's doing
yeah,
coke, he doing
you gotta play
he
devil's
doing
advocate a
coke
little
too.
bit.
You know what I mean? So here, at one point in the video, Jabari uses her right hand to push her hair behind her ear, which shows no sign of the laceration police would see much later that morning when they arrived at the penthouse. Claudia told the insider that the bartender remembered Jabari's British accent and would testify that Jabari was having a great time and that he recalls no bleeding ear or bruised finger. Her finger is not broken and her ear is not lacerated after her fight with Majors, the defense lawyer added. So the breakup text now. Shortly after 3 a.m., club surveillance footage shows Jabari standing near the hostess stand. Claudry said this was the moment she saw Major's breakup text on her phone. The lawyer alleges that Jabari soon left the club and grabbed a taxi with Major's credit card. Surveillance footage shows her arriving at Major's address at 3:23 a.m. So she saw that breakup text and flew to the man's house, which
That's not what
makes
you.
which
No
makes sense,
sense.
right?
Answer the text. No, answer the
No,
text. No.
no, it don't make sense, right? But it makes sense of a woman who wants to keep her man, what she would do, right? She partying and it's
No,
like,
I'm
oh,
no, nah, I'm gonna let you do no. I'm not I'm not showing up at your house uninvited. That's not some shit I'm not doing. I don't give a fuck how long we've been
mhm,
together. If you say we broken up, I'm gonna send you a text and let you know when I'm coming through to pick up my shit. I'm not
mhm,
that's I mean, or to have a conversation. I'm not just finna go to your house unannounced. I don't care. That's no, you don't do shit like that. That's when
facts.
fights happen. I've seen it
Yes.
hmm
happen
Hmm.
multiple times with people in my family because their significant others showed up at their house unannounced.
Hmm.
And it didn't matter how long they've been together.
Hmm.
No, hell no.
But you see, this panel is a panel of brothers and sisters. So we know this, right?
That is true. And she ain't from the state, so maybe that's in the states thing.
Right. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, different, right?
So you telling me y'all ain't had nobody just pop up at your spot?
I've had somebody threaten to pop up at my spot. I told her I
yeah,
had the hose ready. I had the hose
I've
ready
had,
for him.
I've had.
I'm
I
about
had
to
the water hose ready
Okay,
for him. Come on, let's go.
okay. I popped up at somebody's
Ah,
spot
yeah, let
because
it out.
okay, wait. Let me explain. I was
owed
in
you
the
money.
middle. I went and got my food and I hit them up. I was like, I'm on my way because I was invited initially. They
Mhm.
uninvited me in the middle of me coming. Like what the I was like, no, I'm halfway there. No.
So you said, "Fuck that! I'm still going." Like, what the fuck you mean? I'm not going nowhere.
You
Let
go
me.
uninvited
Oh, there you go.
there.
I
That's
hid in my bathroom the entire time till the person left.
I'm pretty sure that's what they did for me. And I'm just like, I hate that. Like, nigga, just reject me. Like, fucking reject me. Be like, bitch, go home. Okay. That's I'm not that type of crazy person that's gonna flip over some shit like that. I would rather you tell me that you don't want me there than to like just be like, nah, you good. What is the fuck that mean? That's not even a and that's why I showed
yeah.
up. Like, what's some nah, you good? No, what the fuck that mean? Like you was just begging for some damn company, and here I come because you wanted company, and now you
Okay.
don't want my company.
So hold on.
That's when
Before we moved on, you showed up. You showed up.
that's when you done made
What
that new
happened?
call.
What
They
happened?
didn't answer the door. That's it.
Oh, they didn't
You
That's
done
answer
made
at
that
all.
new call.
So
yeah. They
okay.
said nothing. They said nothing at all.
So you know why they didn't answer the door, right?
No, I don't know why. To this
That's some
day.
side chick
Yeah,
in this
yeah.
one.
You know why.
They made
Yeah,
that
some
they
chick
made
in
that
there.
other
You
call.
know why. Yes,
Yep.
Well,
exactly.
that's all they
Yeah.
had to fucking say. We
Oh
wasn't
no.
committed.
You
That's
didn't
all
get
they
there
had.
fast
No.
enough.
No, no.
No.
That's all
Mm-mm.
they had to say though. We were not committed to each other. All they had to say was, "Oh, I got company now."
You see,
Okay, let me mind my
No.
motherfucking business.
No.
I'm not your girl. I'm not your wife. I'm not
right,
your. You know what I mean?
one
Like I
hundred
don't give a
percent.
fuck.
You may not, right? But you may catch that one that's like, wait a minute, fuck
Yep.
this dude. I ain't gonna
I'm
fuck
not
with
that
you.
Yes.
You
one
know
And
what I
that's what
though.
I'm
mean?
saying. When you
You
try
know
to
what
be
I mean?
honest, they still pop. Oh, that's when they really gonna pop up. Like, oh,
Facts,
I enjoy
facts.
okay.
honesty because I know where I'm at with you, and I don't have to make up shit in my mind to fill in these motherfucking blanks. Ain't no
Yeah,
blanks to
yeah,
fill in if
yeah,
you be
yeah,
straight up with me. And that's
yeah,
the
yeah.
type of person I am. But a lot of people can't take honesty. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I would rather you hurt my feelings with honesty than lie to me or like not answer. Don't give me an answer. Why the fuck? I want to
Mm-hmm.
answer, but like
Mm-hmm.
I get it
I
now.
don't
Fuck
know.
it. I'm not
Maybe he
begging for
was
answers no more.
maybe he was a bit like Jody, I lied to you because I care about your feelings.
Right.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if you care about my feelings. Please hurt them. Hurt them so I don't make up shit about you being an actual good person.
What
You
up,
know what I
Danny?
mean?
What's
Oh
going
my
on?
I
god.
What
checked
up?
Danny in the chat.
So
Oh,
next
funny.
up, so now she gets to his apartment, right? As
Yeah.
she rode up to Major's triplex penthouse on the 17th, 18th, and 19th floor of a luxury lower Manhattan apartment building, the elevator surveillance camera recorded a clear image of her right hand, and to which there continues to be no apparent injury, Quadri said in the April 8th letter. Jabari's phone went silent at 7:45 a.m. She had called Majors 32 times since they parted ways at midnight and had sent him a series of angry, jealous text messages
Oh yeah.
accusing him of
You sure she
infidelity
not?
and begging him to call her, Quadri's alleged in the letter. Now, I'm going to say this. It was probably Megan Good.
Hey, I was about to
Hey,
say, not
hey,
Megan.
that's
Why
a
you
great
hold on?
trade-off right there. I
Donnie, you
take
want the link? All right, Donnie, I'll send you.
Why you say Megan Good?
Huh? Because he's with her now, right? So it was probably her texting his ass, right? Because that's quick. All of a sudden, he's with Megan Good just like that, and they hand in hand and shit. Yeah, I promise you, it was Megan Good that was texting his ass,
So you
and
think
he
he was
was hot.
talking to Megan Good while he was still talking to old girl?
Facts.
Probably so.
Yeah,
Okay, that's
100%.
one to make sure.
100%. All right, Danny, I sent you
Can
the
you
link on
blame him?
Twitter.
No,
No,
not at all.
Not at all.
no,
I would never.
Can you blame him? Shit.
He did
not
what he
at all.
supposed to do.
Agree on. So they had been talking. Yeah, for sure. Sure, for a Facebook user, she couldn't compete with Megan. Not at
No.
all. Not 100%. Definitely not.
Shout out to whoever
So
coming through on Facebook. I gotta see who you is.
I know it doesn't say the user's name, but thank you for popping in. Always a pleasure once again. You know what I'm saying?
Hit
Wait
that
for Danny
subscribe
to
button.
come in to continue. Yeah, absolutely. Hit the subscribe button. You know, actually subscribe to everybody else on the panel as well, because they all do some great
What's going
content,
on,
you know.
DJ? Appreciate you coming through, bro.
Oh, what up, DJ? Thank you for popping in. Much
Yeah, I
appreciated.
sent the link out, man, so I shared the link. Anybody coming through,
Cool.
make sure you hit that like button. Jump on in here.
100%. All right, so we'll continue and then we'll just go back when Danny comes in. All right, so hours later, Majors, still in his Upper East Side hotel room, began scrolling through Jabari's barrage of calls and texts. What he saw chilled him to the bone, Claudry told the insider, and he came rushing home. So, not only did she go to the man's house, he wasn't even there.
Exactly.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? He wasn't even there.
That Megan
So
spot.
facts. Facts.
Look, it's finally, I'm finally done with this chick.
What's up,
Watching
Danny?
Come through. She
What's
was
up,
like, come through. He was, all right.
No, they over there watching Friday.
Danny, shout out your channel. Let the people know where they can find you, sir.
Comment chat. You can find me on Monday nights with my boy Nzo. On Wednesday nights, I hang out, and sometimes I'm here whenever I'm not busy. And Sunday nights on Storms Live. And now Monday through Friday, I'm doing what I call my encouragement series. Every day, Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. I send a video out with some encouraging, uplifting words. So if you're not doing anything, you up and awake, please check me out.
Absolutely.
Shout
Have
out
you
to
been
comment chat. What's going on, bro?
So with you, bro?
Have you been following the show a bit, Danny?
I just came in from work, bro. I just
Okay.
came in and I saw the time. I said, well, let me try and catch this last hour.
Okay, cool. So we're talking about the
If it's
Jonathan
all about
Major
him
stuff.
being innocent, I'm all for that. But I
Oh,
heard part
well-
you talking about she called him like 35 times and all that kind of stuff.
Uh-huh.
That's crazy.
So, right. So now, and she went to his house and he wasn't even there, right, Danny? So all this time, just to paraphrase, they have all these surveillance videos of her at a club with no broken finger, with no lacerations behind her ear. You know, she's partying, she's taking her cell phone, she's dancing, and they also have, like, they talked about some of the video in the car where it shows Jonathan Majors was trying to get away. She was tugging at his jacket, trying to get him back into the car and everything. So
Bro.
far, yeah, go ahead.
Without saying it, man, you know what it is.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Without saying it, I
But-
experienced that. I don't know whether in Canada, in the motherland where you live at, the perfect land, whether you experience it. But I know in the South where I'm at, I experienced it.
So that's what I was going to ask you.
Shout out to the South.
And I'm glad you're here because so all of this came out in the little hearing that they had, right? Why wouldn't the judge throw it out if it looks like all this evidence like supports Jonathan Majors?
Because you know what? He
That's what I'm saying.
Publicity.
You don't have to say no
Publicity.
more.
shot
Publicity.
Mandela.
Uh-huh.
He doing too good, and we ain't gonna let this man do all this. Same way with I've been following the Michael Irvin more so. I haven't seen anything damning that
Said
Michael
the
Irvin
feminists
did.
started a riot.
But they still won't let him come on TV. So I don't know what it is.
I got you. It
Do
makes
you think
no
something
sense.
new gonna come out in the trial that we didn't know about?
You talking about for Michael Irvin?
Nah, for Jonathan.
I think he could be exonerated, but I don't know whether or not it's gonna be good enough because I mean the same thing.
No, I'm
happened
saying, do
with-
you think something will come out that we don't know about with him and old girl?
I don't think so.
Because I think that if they did have something, if the prosecution had something,
Yeah, we
they
didn't
would
see
have
it.
probably sent it out
TMZ
to
would have been done had that, bro.
right,
Yep.
100%. So, all right, so she went to his house, right, and then it says a suicide threat. So surveillance footage from Major's lobby shows him returning to his penthouse at 11:13 a.m., nearly 12 hours after the fight on the Chinatown street. Jabari's text Jabari had texted a suicide threat to Majors when he did not respond to her text, Quadri said in the April 8th letter. The handyman is also prepared to testify. So Majors let himself into his penthouse. Upstairs, a bedroom door was locked from the inside. He called the resident handyman to force the door open, the lawyer wrote in the letter. Inside, Majors and the handyman found Jabari half naked and passed out on the floor of a walk in closet, Claudry said in the letter. Claudry wrote that the evidence would show that her right ear was bloody and that the knuckle of her right finger was swollen and bright purple with vomit on the bed and a bottle of sleeping pills nearby. So it seems to me that the video is showing that she injured herself when he wasn't even there.
Exactly. Did you see that article? I don't know if I said John Zoe, but it talked about how Martin Lawrence spoke out against, I guess, the Illuminati, so to speak, and that they did something that had something to do with Jamie Foxx's illness.
No, I didn't read that.
Right.
But I'm hearing a lot of Puffy talk in that situation too as well.
But it's saying that whenever you get too big and you look like us, that Hollywood will do things to try and mess you up.
What's going on, Jeff?
Facts.
Yeah, no, nobody black makes it out clean. It's always some
So I
shit.
don't know
Somebody
whether or not
they
he bucked the system or didn't do what they want him to do, but they say whenever, like I'm saying, the Illuminati, this so-called Illuminati, if it exists.
They ain't never been able to get Denzel.
Because I read an article, Denzel said all he does is he goes to his work and goes home. He don't do
Facts.
the nightclub and stuff. He don't go to no parties. He goes straight to the set, do what he got to do, and go back home.
Facts. And you know what? And I've said this before, right? Denzel Washington has a black woman too. So there may be them times where he has that itch where it's like, oh my gosh, I want to go and do this, right? And she's like, you want to go where? And you want to do what? No, I don't think so.
Roberto.
I think he might have. I think maybe in his younger days, but I think based on when I heard Denzel Washington speaking with other people, like doing the motivation speaking, man, that cat is disciplined, man. He is disciplined. I think he's grounded, and he knows what he has. He knows the position he's in because he is a very lovable, powerful black man, positive black man, and I don't think he want to ruin that. So if you got somebody
I think
that's
him
focused,
and Samuel Jackson.
wise, now Samuel Jackson, I think he got a little wild streak in him.
He probably do.
I think he a little bit more realer than Denzel as far as up front with it.
Yeah, but he ain't get caught yet, right? So
he ain't speaking
What
clean.
you mean, man? You keep saying about the brother.
he probably ain't done nothing bad enough for them to care.
yeah, exactly.
He was a drug addict.
This man is in all type of Marvel movies. And what?
He also had his time at his age. He's likely hit every box he could in Hollywood. I don't know. He's been married for a long time, right?
50-something years, man.
Yeah. So I think even when he got into Hollywood, he was married.
Yo, what up?
She kept him in check, man. You know, sometimes you need a good woman in your side to keep your ass in check, and she did.
Yeah. A long
That's
time
what
ago.
Killer Mike said.
Then again, somebody could have caught him, but he gave him one of them Denzel speeches. And they was like, yeah, you know what?
No, I'm telling you what happened. His wife told him a long time ago, I don't want to see any more moves of you messing with another woman like that. After what was it, Boomerang? Whatever it is.
She said,
what happened?
No, she said, don't fuck up my money. That's what she said. You know what I mean? She said, you out there working and doing good and making money for us to have a good living where I can stay home and take care of the kids and never have to work. Yeah, you don't fuck that up. And Washington never did, you know. But
like his son might be on his way too.
I always said, if I was in Hollywood, they'd probably get me easy.
Oh shit!
They would get me easy, man.
They say his net worth is $280 million. I thought he's worth more than that. But shoot, man, half of that Denzel Washington. That's $160 million.
Mm-hmm.
Whew, you ain't giving that
Mm-hmm.
up.
Well, before we move on, real quick, did you guys hear that Scottie Pippen has to give his wife, his ex-wife, half of his retirement fund?
I hope
Yes.
so. I hope she
Yes.
That
get. I
man
hope
been
she get
screwing
three
up his
She
fourths of it.
wasn't
life.
with him shooting in the gym.
I hope she
Yeah.
get all of it.
Okay, why, Danny? Why do you hope
I'm
she
like,
gets
what
it?
you do to brother
Cause
like
you
that?
know why I hate him. Cause that sucker talking on that bull crap about Michael Jordan. He just mad. His butt wouldn't be Scottie
Well,
Pippen
you wouldn't
without
be
Michael
mad.
Jordan.
You wouldn't be mad.
No, I sure wouldn't.
I be shutting up, collecting my checks, and be
That's
done.
exactly right.
Collect the what check?
Now,
He got to get them checks to his wife, his ex-wife.
Well, not
Wait a
yeah,
minute.
yet.
but he was
Half.
on that show. I don't even think he on the talk show no more. And I heard some stupid craziness that he might be
Yo.
considered to be Skip Bayless partner, and Skip
Ain't
will
nobody
eat
want
Scottie
to hear
Pippen
that
up.
slow Southern talking there.
You
Man
right,
got to listen to Future in the Club just to date his wife. Then
man.
he got to watch him date his ex
I
teammate.
hope his wife take his drawers.
They showed a picture of him today with black Air Force Ones on. He going
Nah.
through it.
Oh God.
They
You know,
said
you know a
where the
picture of them Jordans I sent you, Anzo?
Yeah,
All
yeah,
messed up. That's why I hope
yeah.
she sent them.
Man,
Yeah. You know what? I got a new respect for Scottie Pippen because of the shit he said
Man,
about
you
Jordan.
crazy.
So
You
yeah, let's
crazy.
yeah,
go.
man. Damn
man.
that.
All right.
Go and sit
So
somewhere with his yellow eyes drinking a liquor, selling the Hornets. Like, hell
What's up,
yeah, he
bro?
sold it, selling for a couple $1 billion, eh?
Man, I saw and I follow his he made a some kind of drink, I think a bourbon. It don't do nothing. They said it tastes like hot water.
he ain't make that for us. You already know that.
All right. So continuing with the article, it says, I have a witness who was on the phone with Mr. Majors when he found her unconscious body, gasped, and called 911. Clargy told Insider the handyman is another witness, the lawyer said. Both witnesses verified that Miss Jabari was locked in a bedroom, that Mr. Majors was not with Miss Jabari whatsoever before he found her and called 911 seconds later, the defense lawyer told the Insider. Whatever caused her injuries, likely falling in the closet after a night of heavy drinking and taking sleeping pills, Mr. Majors was not there when the injuries happened. She told the judge in the letter, I don't know, 19 times. So NYPD body-worn camera video turned over to Quadre by prosecutors shows a disoriented, seemingly Jabari telling cops and paramedics. Hold on, someone just popped back in here. Did they? Okay. I heard a pop like someone came in, but I don't see anyone in the background. Okay. So NYPD body worn camera video turned over to Quadri by prosecutors show a disorientated, seemingly Jabari telling cops and paramedics she had drank to the point of throwing up in the bed and taking several sleeping tablets, the defense lawyer said in the letter. Jabari had no idea why her finger was bruised and her ear was bloody, Quadre said in the letter, instead telling first responders, I don't know, 19 times. She also asked what happened to my finger. One of the cops when she was to one of the cops when she was alone with him. Quadri told insiders saying that the police body cam footage showed Jabari looking down at her hand as if discovering the injury for the first time. Quadri said in the letter that Jabari also told the officers that she started a fight in the car because she saw a text from another girl, wanted to see his phone, and tried to grab his phone.
we know who
But
that
then
was.
yeah, Megan Good. One, I guarantee it was Megan Good. But then the cops kept asking her if he hit her, punched her, Quadri told the insider. At one point in the body cam footage, the cop who would end up swearing out the original assault complaint can be seen on the video touching his own throat several times while questioning what Majors did, as if coaching her, Quadri alleged in the letter. But the police video do not show any visible injuries to Jabari's neck, the lawyer said. A subsequent amended complaint would remove the first complaint's allegation that Major had put his hands on her neck, causing bruising and substantial pain. So for those of you that don't know, when it originally started, that was one of the charges that he had. That they said he choked her and she had bruises on her neck.
They need
Now
to
all of a sudden,
they need
yeah,
to
go ahead.
check her DVD player.
Her DVD player.
I guarantee you, she got fatal attraction in there.
Facts. Facts.
Oh, she hurt herself and made Michael Douglas lucky her. Yeah, I'm gonna try that trick. Man, that woman full of junk. She looking for a payday,
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
100%. She is looking for
and,
a payday.
and it's bad to say, but it probably be in his best interest to pay her butt off and go on about his business.
Not
Cause
after this.
I don't know.
You know what?
Look
I
at
would
Johnny
say
Depp. Is Johnny Depp back? And he was exonerated on the stand.
you right.
And
I get it,
not to
but-
mention he's vanilla.
Israel.
So if a vanilla man is still, what do you think the chocolate gonna do? I'm just saying.
I agree, 100%, 100%. And I said this earlier that no matter what happens, he's always gonna have that. Oh, he beat up that white woman, right? It's like he beat up the white woman. It's like that's crazy.
He make a good Marvel movie. They ain't worried about no more. We good. Kane the Conqueror, we good.
I hope it don't cost him, Kane. But
Me too.
I don't think it will right now.
I don't know.
Me too. But like I
looking
said,
good.
yeah, it is looking good. And like I said earlier, I think the writer's strike is helping a lot because they can't do anything, right? So they can't move forward. So they have like all the time to wait to see how
Maybe they
this
should
plays
kill him
out.
off and then make him the new T'Challa. I like that.
What? Man, don't
So-
get Chillmonger to come in here.
I can work with that.
He said, I suspect the medical records also show no injury to the neck. She told the insider that Major's medical expert was ready to testify that Jabari's cut ear and swollen finger were consistent with her having fallen while alone in the penthouse. So then they get into all this other stuff, but that's the gist of it. And for me, when I seen it, I was like, okay, well, if this is the case, then why do they not drop the charges? Why are we going to trial? It makes no sense. If you have all this conflicting evidence to everything she says, you have video evidence that shows that he didn't do anything. What's the point of a trial?
I can tell you because some cops, when they know they made a mistake, their ego or whatever won't let them back down. You saw that in what's the movie with Denzel Washington, The Hurricane?
Yeah.
That
true.
cop was
That's
dirty to the end. No, he was
the
dirty.
end.
And try to do that. So there's some, I ain't gonna lie, there's some out there like that. I don't know anything about this cop, but
And
they
we
ain't
not
gonna
talking
do
about
it
the
because it make them
NYPD
look
right
bad. So they'll put it on the judge feet. The judge can dismiss. Then at least they'll be like, well, they kind of save face, but it's still messed up. But that's what they're doing. Well, we already made the cases. And he too proud or too egotistical to say that he was wrong, and they're gonna cause this man all this grief, and then put it on the judge feet. Then the judge make the decision. Then he can say, "Well, I charge him, but the judge let him off."
Yeah,
See,
that's
See
crazy.
it every day.
That's hey man, I just hope, like I
He's
said,
jacked
I
up.
hope he gets off because even going to trial, sometimes I'm like, you know what? Even we have this evidence, it's not always cut clean case. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
And
but
now-
yeah, that's go ahead.
Now's the best time to be a crook because society don't like cops. So you can have a preponderance. You can have a evidence stacked from here to the ceiling, and you're gonna get not guilty.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right.
Not guilty.
So,
But we got pictures. We got R. Kelly video of peeing on this girl. We got him saying like Big Chappelle did all that. You remember that skit?
The only reason he got away with it is because she said it wasn't her, and her father said it wasn't her, and like the people closer to her said it wasn't her, but her teammate said that was her. Her coach said that was her. So, but she never took the stand though either. So
Shout out to the Boondocks.
shout out to the Boondocks.
Somebody on here don't like Boondocks. I ain't calling no names.
who
We don't like the
who
Boondocks.
Who don't like the Boondocks? Yeah, I'm curious. Like,
Yeah. Go look in the mirror.
yeah, that's right, guys. I don't like the Boondocks.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Your black card is revoked.
like the Boondocks.
We can't be revoking. Oh, never mind. I'm about to do
Black cards.
Look, he's here.
So we're gonna go to the other one later, but we'll go to this one. Oh, look, we'll come back. There we go. You guys hear about the billionaires in the submarine? Danny, you hear about them?
I know. Didn't you say me something like that? But I ain't heard it.
Could we stop calling that shit a submarine? Because that shit ain't a submarine. That's called a trap.
Project.
That's called a fucking trap. Okay? Anything that
Titanic.
opens from the outside is a fucking trap.
Facts. So
Yo,
I wanted to bring up this video I had here. Go ahead, Roberto. Talk while I bring it up.
I couldn't believe it. And then I read the story and I couldn't believe it even more. Like, at first I was like, yeah, whatever. And then I'm like, wait, this shit actually happened?
Mm-hmm.
You mean these guys got in a fucking tube that they can't get out themselves and went in something that they can't control?
Hold on, but let me show you the tube part, right? Because I had found this on Twitter, right? Check this out. I'm gonna play this. This is what it is.
Experimental submersible vessel that has not been approved or certified by any regulatory body and could result in physical injury, disability, emotional trauma, or death. Where do I sign?
Take your shoes off. That's customary.
Okay. Wow. Inside, the sub has
Hell no.
Oh, yeah.
They let this man talk them into this shit.
We only have
Like,
one button.
how?
That's it. It should be like an elevator. It shouldn't take a lot of skill.
The Titan is the only 5-person sub in the world that can reach Titanic depths, 2.4 miles below the sea. It's also the only one with a toilet. Sort of. And yet, I couldn't help noticing how many pieces of this sub seemed improvised.
We can use these off-the-shelf components.
I got these from
Off the
Tampa
shelf.
World. We run the whole thing.
Bought
with
everything
this
off
gauge.
Amazon.
Okay. Look what they
Yo,
can
it's
do.
them Xbox.
That's like a PlayStation controller from Wish.
Yes, yeah,
Temu.
you're right. Yes,
Is
it's
this
a
legit
cool-
right now?
Yes, this is legit.
Oh my
Yes,
god.
It seems like
So none of them stopped to ask, what does my $275,000 cover?
Life insurance.
Roberto.
There's no fucking engine on this shit. You have to call somebody to come and get us, but hello, they can't go that deep.
Did you
Yes,
not
sir.
see what color they all were?
You know what's
I
funny?
don't think
Like,
a black
read the
man
name.
couldn't afford that either, huh?
No,
But-
we ain't getting in that.
No, we
know?
stupid. I had way too many questions when I first heard this story. And I'm like, did these people not ask these questions when they got asked or approached or heard about? Why?
First thing
My
is
whole-
water.
Why?
But what are they seeing? They can't
Well-
see anything.
No, the first thing is water. Underwater. That right there, that ain't a good mix.
Hey, I was at work, and when I was like, and I guess they kind of got offended, but I'm like, I don't care what you guys think. This is some white people shit. I am
Mhm.
It
sorry.
is.
That is white
It is.
people shit. I don't mean to offend you or anything. I'm saying there ain't some. Well, hold on. First off, let me scratch that because that's what I said. But then I found out there's a Pakistani and his kid on the sub. So I'm like, okay, well.
No, but what it is, there wasn't no money involved. Now, the only way you're going to get a black person there, you say, okay, I'm going to give you X amount of dollars. And if that's your number, then we might go on there. But we going to have some kind of escape. I'm going to have like a doggone air tank or something. I ain't going on there
So-
just my regular lungs. That ain't happening.
So here's the thing now, Danny. That shit is fucking missing. Not only is it missing, yesterday they only had 42 hours of air left.
Oh, they did.
I shouldn't laugh. But yeah, they're dead. They're going to die.
The only thing they could do is send a camera down to see where they are. There's nothing that can reach that depth.
How far did they
Yes.
go?
They're
Deeper
down.
than blue whales
They're
go.
on the
Deeper
bottom.
than colossal squids go. Why do you want to go? You going deeper than the biggest motherfucking mammal in the ocean?
And then there
That
wasn't no
does not
windows or
sound
nothing they could see.
intelligent.
Nothing.
It's so dark you can't
So
see anything.
what? So what was the purpose of it? Because I don't know the
You
back.
tell
Were they
me.
looking for something?
The Titanic.
They were going.
Well,
Yeah,
the dude that's in there, he owns the rights to the salvage of the Titanic. So I don't know if he was going down there because he knows something down there, and then they was going to get it. But like, y'all billionaires, what? How
If I'm not
much
mistaken,
more do you need?
They were like tourists, right? They were just taking people down there to see the Titanic.
We don't know
Yeah.
what they real. We don't know what they real intentions
But
are.
what
But
are they
that's what they
seeing?
fronting it as.
What are
That's
they
what it is.
seeing?
You talking
They
about like
can't see
Titanic
shit.
enthusiasts
The
and all of
wreckage.
that? Yeah.
So how
Yes.
much more wreckage is down there? Because they already
Well,
took a
they
big
had
chunk of,
TVs
and it's in the museums
inside.
and stuff.
They had TVs inside, right? So they probably could see like what's going on outside. But I mean,
You didn't hear how he
200.
put that shit together? I
Yeah,
picked this up at Walmart. And,
He bought that
and
at
Amazon.
Amazon.
Off the shelf. Off the
These-
shelf. This is
these-
exactly
You
word
think the
you
Titanic ship races itself?
These motherfuckers couldn't
Yes,
even.
Hey,
yes.
go to bed now.
You don't like rich white people, man. I'm not being
Yo.
funny.
They
No, but you
couldn't-
got to think about that. The people that sank were the lower class of the white people. So
Yeah,
then
yeah.
they got rich people coming down there disturbing their
Yeah, yeah.
resting places. Like,
Right.
oh, y'all rich, y'all want to be.
Oh, hell yeah. It's going to get y'all
Listen.
ass now.
They couldn't even spend an extra fucking $20 to buy a PS5 controller. They went with the cheap one. You know what I mean? An extra $20. And they went with this cheap knockoff controller. And supposedly, what I heard is the controller died. That's why
Oh,
they're
my
stuck.
fucking God. Excuse my
Controller
language.
that-
Okay,
Man,
but
That's
correct
why
me if
they're
I'm wrong,
stuck.
because I'm not a rocket scientist, but I thought after so much deep that stuff start imploding and stuff.
That's what I
Yeah.
thought too. I said, are
Yeah,
they down there
because-
like a damn tin can and it's just.
Because submarines can't go but so deep.
Mm-hmm.
Then they'll
That's
start
why-
going in on
not a
themselves.
submarine.
That's why when they first found the
Submarine has
Titanic,
an engine.
they sent robots down to that bitch because no human can go down there.
Yeah,
Right.
you can't stand the pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Then,
And
as
then-
they lose
And
oxygen,
then if they
black
do
out.
find them, they're gonna bring them up super slow. They'll get the bends.
Yes.
that's the thing. How they gonna bring them back up as far as the sub?
Them motherfuckers
There's
dead.
nothing
I'm
that
sorry.
can go down there. Nothing.
They're gone.
You know the last thing they probably said before they died? Damn, we some dumb motherfuckers.
Facts. Facts. Yo, can you imagine?
Excuse my French.
No, but Danny, can you imagine what's going on in their minds right now down there? They are probably beating the
They're
shit out
freezing
of
to
the
death.
guy that too.
Oh, he's done. He ain't even there no more.
The guy that
Beat his ass
made
to
that sub, they beating his ass to death
It's
right
fucked
now.
up.
Oh yeah.
They done ate him.
$250,000 to get on that.
I thought it
No
was
refund.
You can buy a
No,
4-bedroom in the
How
south
many
for that
people?
much.
How many
Pretty
people on the
much,
ship
yeah.
on that?
5. There's 5 people on there.
So that's $250,000. That's a little. Ooh.
So 5
That's
people that
1.5 million bucks,
submarine
yeah.
with
One
a
point
Including
Yes.
a billionaire.
Amazon PS20 controller. Okay.
Yes, including a
That
billionaire.
stopped working.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
With a
So
little
it's called-
toilet. With the little. Oh my.
Once
It's
again, I'm not
called the
being
Titan.
disrespectful, but that insurance gonna be crazy. That's all I'm saying. I'm just
Yeah, their families about to get
Yes.
paid, boy.
Well, there was an article that I read today. I couldn't find it, but supposedly the billionaire's son is out partying.
yeah at the concert. Yeah, the concert.
Yeah, he's out
He already
partying at a
celebrating.
concert.
I
He
ain't
the
being
king
funny. That's
now.
the family member. He already celebrating. Better get paid.
He might be getting a position. Assaulting, I don't know.
That's my money now. Okay, let's do it.
And he the
like, I didn't-
stepson, if I'm not mistaken.
He's like, I didn't even.
Oh
have to
yeah. Oh
hire
yeah.
him.
You ready? You ready?
He came up.
That's crazy. So it's called the Titan. It's a 5-man person subside operated by Ocean Gate. Was
Submersible.
submersible. Thank you,
See,
Danny.
they will not call that a sub.
Submersible is the long
Yes, I
word
know,
for
the
sub
full-
there.
I know, Danny. I know.
I'm messing with you, man.
If I'm not
I'm messing
mistaken,
with
they
you.
have went down there successfully and came back though. Before.
Yes, Yes,
I thought so.
supposedly they did it a couple of times, right? But I mean, I still wouldn't take the chance.
No, ain't no way.
Over
They have to
halfway
hope to
into it,
land in the right spot. Unfortunately, they didn't this time.
right?
And they had
And
got lost before too. They said they was lost for like 2 hours.
See, water
wow,
and darkness, they
Yes.
don't mix. I love to go in the
facts,
water, but I don't go in the water at nighttime. That ain't happening.
facts.
Nah, Tony, I'm not squaring up with no shark, bro.
Is was over
No way.
halfway
What in the
into
world?
to what was anticipated. It was
What
only
kind of
supposed to
pictures
be
you got up there, boy?
who
Oh
up here?
shoot! Oh, they
Oh,
got clothes on.
that's
They look weird.
that's
Okay.
not me, man. That's not me. That's this ad here.
I'm about to say that's
Yeah, that's the ad that keep popping up. That's not me, man. But yeah, so it was over. It was supposed to be a 2 hour and a half dive to the wreck of the Titanic when it lost contact with the chartered research vessel responsible for operations early Sunday morning. The Coast Guard has coordinated search efforts with the U.S. and Canadian Coast Guards, Air National Guard aircraft, and the Polar Prince, which have searched a combined 7,600 square miles and an area larger than the state of Connecticut.
Wow.
U.S. Yeah. So I'm looking to see if it tells you how much air they have.
Now I know for a fact they got sonar that should be able to ping that stuff.
bro. If I'm not mistaken, they got like about 8 to 9 hours left right now. As we
Of
speak.
air, right? Yeah, it's pretty much. Yeah, they're pretty much done. But
If
I'm
they
just
didn't
saying.
panic, because if you panic, that makes you have less.
Well, I know I'm panicking. Like that's
Panicking. Man, I'm full blown Hulk in that bad boy.
Yo,
It's welded
But-
shut. Like they're welded
yeah,
inside
yeah,
of it.
they're welded inside of it as well.
That
That's-
like did they not see the red flags? Like all of it, like even like taking a tour, did they not take a tour beforehand and be like,
But
nah,
does this thing
this
have
white
like?
dude is crazy.
Do they get like water and food to last?
nah,
They have a
because they ain't
bathroom.
prepared for that type of trip.
They was just going down and coming back up.
Yep.
Roberto said
But-
they have a bathroom.
Yeah, they did. You remember when they showed it?
Yeah,
They
they
little
showed
bathroom.
it. They're proud
Yeah,
to
it
show
was-
it.
Yeah, it
They
was
had a
little
bottle,
fucking
a
container.
piss bottle.
That's it full now.
Man.
My bad.
I'm sorry, but yeah,
This should
I
not
just
be
got
funny.
your joke.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
full,
no,
boy, because they done messed their pants up. It's good and full.
Facts. It's not funny. It really not. But when you think about it, like, because I would have walked up and I would have looked at that thing and I would have said, yeah, you're gonna
Nah.
have to pay me like $270 million before I even consider getting on in that. And even then, I probably wouldn't get in that little thing.
Because you
Are
can't
you
spend
out
it
of
till
your
you're dead.
mind? Facts.
I don't even go to the ocean like this.
And first of all, I'm just telling you, if I go there, if I was a white person and I saw a black person or a brown person, I'm like, no, I'm not getting on there.
Facts.
What?
There's no way. There's
You
no
know what
way.
I wonder? Now I'm just thinking about it. I wonder if a whale came up and swallowed that damn thing.
Nah, bro.
I'm saying they got whales out there. I'm just saying, you know.
They said it was
Okay.
They
something else.
said they
Maybe.
can't find it. They don't know
whales
where
ain't
it's
Silly,
at.
a whale came and
A
swallowed
whale ain't a
it
meat
up.
eater though, bro.
You gotta remember,
No,
it's like
they eat krill, so they
we still
it's like plankton.
or octopus.
They
Giant
did
squid.
go down there where there's colossal squids.
Yes.
So I mean,
I'm telling you.
How
That
big is a
thing,
colossal squid? I ain't never seen one.
thing's
Well,
big.
we have no business down there. That's why
Big
we
as that
never
damn-
see one.
You wanna know how
Big
big it
goddamn
is? They showed where they have
submersible,
fights with whales. That's how big it
Yes.
is.
Wow.
You want to play with the fucking depths of the sea? That's what happens,
No,
yo.
I ain't lost no. I'm going as
I ain't
far.
interested about
I'm
shit
going
down
as far as you can catch the shrimp. That's about as far as I'm going.
there. I'm waiting for it to come to shore.
Facts.
Go to
I'd be
meet-
like, yeah, I'd be
How
like,
much?
you guys leave one of them monitors up here so I can watch what everything is going on. I'll watch from up here. There is no fucking way you were getting. I'm claustrophobic already, so there's no way. I would have looked
Same.
at that thing.
So Anzo,
and I'd be like,
if they say, okay, we're gonna give you every PlayStation, every Xbox that come out for the next 20 years,
Hell no.
and
They ain't
every
got no good
Jordan, and
games
every
in there.
Jordan you
Fuck.
want. Anzo
Don't
be
have
like,
no good games in
I'm
there.
gone.
bro. They could tell me when you get out, you will have Sana Lathan, Megan Good, Beyonce as a harem for yourself, and I still wouldn't get in that shit.
Man,
You would have
What?
thought about it like old girl on Willy
also
Wonka.
be in that boat. I'm gonna put a ring on it. Put a ring on it.
Oh,
nah, there's
and we
not
know you
enough.
lying, man. You would have jumped in there quicker than they before they finished the
Ab-
sentence.
Absolutely not. No way. There is no way. I wouldn't do that. It's ridiculous, you know. Um, he'd get in his little sub thingy and make a documentary about the rescue. Who would me? No, I wouldn't get in that thing. Not at
And
all.
y'all better be ready. You know that movie coming out about this soon.
Oh
Because
yeah.
for me, I'm like, again, it's messed up that they're probably gonna die. But what the fuck were you thinking was gonna happen? You know, that's like
That's gonna
people
be a
that want to
once in a
go to space.
lifetime thing that they could brag about. I mean, people.
Somebody said this might be a balloon boy situation where they not even in there. They
Maybe,
like are they
maybe,
faking this? Did they even set
maybe.
sail? Or
Yeah, they
Oh,
said they're
James
trying to
Cameron
distract
was.
us from the aliens
Maybe.
did aliens get them? Are the aliens under
Ah,
the
okay.
ocean? Is that what they really keep them?
or the sirens.
Yeah,
They,
no.
they might find Namor down there or something. You never know.
Oh, they might be chilling with Uncle. Nah, I'm gonna stop that, man. Because once again, man, we gotta send prayers up.
Yeah,
You know,
I hope they don't die, but I do hope that they find them and it scares the you know what out of them because that is not using common sense.
well, let's just say this: if they don't die, then we can make all the jokes that we want to, right? You know what I mean? Because they survive. So now you can fucking clown their asses, but it's kind of hard to clown them when if they die.
I feel bad for their families because I mean
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I wouldn't want my family member to be in
no
that
way.
situation, but God, it is not using common sense.
And by the way, that's a very terrifying situation. I'd be thinking about it, and I'm like, just imagine being at the bottom of the sea, pitch black.
Facts,
Yeah.
100%. And
Like I'd be rather lost in space.
before we get into the other topic, because we're talking about this, I had another one that I seen. I don't know if you guys watch Out and Preach. They did a video on it. I'm not going to show the whole thing, but yeah. So we always talk about like white people stuff and what they do. So hold on, let me bring up this video real quick. When I heard this one, I was like, oh, okay. So just wait for this ad to go through.
God. Oh, bye-bye. Oh, that's it. Hey, the buoy.
Oh, that's the guy who jumped off the boat.
Mm-hmm. So Cameron Robbins killed by a shark after he jumped off a party boat on May 24th. A shadowy image captured in the water surrounding the Louisville, but a baseball star has some convinced that Robbins was fleeing a predator.
It don't look like waves.
Bruh. In Louisiana,
Yeah. Go ahead, Danny.
ain't that fresh water? Sharks don't be in fresh water.
That's some of them can swim up in fresh water, but that's like what do they call Nerf sharks, lemon sharks. It's some other sharks, but I don't even know if it's native to Louisiana. So
What
I mean,
animal?
but that is the Gulf.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I would say alligators, crocodiles, nigga. I'm not
Yeah.
jumping in no Louisiana water.
Yeah,
And it was
No.
the middle of the night.
Gators, yeah.
Gators,
I
right?
ain't never heard of no shark attack in Louisiana. I'm not saying it's not possible because I'm not native there, but I'm pretty sure unless it's like in the Gulf, like she said, that's fresh
Yeah.
water. I ain't never heard no freshwater shark.
It says bull shark, spinner shark, blacktip shark, hammerhead,
Can swim in fresh water?
Yeah.
Louisiana. That's what it says.
Wow. Okay. I stand corrected.
when he was seen swimming in the opposite direction of a life ring that was thrown at him.
Apparently, this kid was on a cruise ship. Some folks dared him to jump off. He did, and it's been 3 days. They haven't found
I
his
don't mean to
body,
laugh. What?
and they haven't found him alive. Coast Guard called off the search because they assume he's.
So yeah, so we watched the sub, and I said that's some white people said, and now we got this guy jumping in shark-infested waters in the middle of the night because he was dared by a fucking friend.
That is drunk people stuff. Ain't that
All thing I think about is that question: if somebody jumped off the bridge, would you do it?
You know what I mean?
Right. That's exactly what that is. Mama told
Oh
us.
my god! Oh
Wow.
my goodness!
I was
I don't
blown
know.
away.
Street shark.
What do you say, Roberto? Go ahead, talk, Roberto.
I was blown away when I saw it.
Uh-huh.
Like, and I'm wondering, like, other people saying, or some kids saying, "Yeah, I would have did it too."
Who said that?
Other kids, man. This whole
Really?
Tide Pod shit, man.
Keep talking
Yes.
about that.
That's when it all started. Like the things that they do, not even taking a moment to say, "Hey, I could die," or maybe something really bad could happen to me or my family. They don't even take that moment. Because if they did, they wouldn't fucking do it.
Mm-hmm. Kind of like that stupid dare when the people put the Mentos in the soda and then try to drink it or
Oh
whatever.
yeah.
Drink it.
What in the world would make you possessed?
No.
You talking
That
about
is dumb.
intoxicated teenagers, and I don't want to say the word, but I'm gonna say it: intoxicated white teenagers.
Yeah. I mean, I played
Like, you
Truth
had
or
no
Dare
trouble
with
saying
my
the
white
word.
friends. I played Truth or Dare with my white friends, but like we used to do stupid shit, like
Not if it's life or death.
not jump off of shit. It was like go run around a pool in your underwear.
Mhm.
Smoke
I
weed out
dare
of an
you to
apple.
kiss Sally. Okay.
It's what we
I double dare you to jump off this 3-story hotel balcony into that pool. Hell no.
What?
That's different.
Is they
No.
on
You know what
bad
I'm
boys?
saying? It's,
Huh?
No.
So what, they on
Maybe it
bad
was
boys?
like climb. Maybe it was like climb on the roof of this, but it was like something that was actually attainable. We weren't trying to go to jail or die.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think you would try to die either, but shit.
yeah,
But that's
but
stupid. Like you know how many people like literally be like jump off a bridge, like jump off
Yeah.
the bridge, just enough water down there, it's deep enough.
Yeah,
Till you break your neck.
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
I think what years ago a girl pushed her friend off the bridge and then she ended up having serious medical problems afterwards.
I
Mm-hmm.
seen that. Um, there was also a case here. Well, no, it was kind of different, so I'll skip that one. But I think if you're someone's friend, you don't need like you would have been like, nah, bro, what are you doing? Like, you can't be doing that. You know what I mean? Like, why? No one tried to stop him.
You
Like,
know that,
yeah, go ahead.
alcohol is a truth serum.
Yeah, it is.
If you have any inhibitions, it loosens those inhibitions,
It does.
or so it's gonna do something. It's gonna make you sleepy, mean, tell the truth, or wild. One of them
All the
things are gonna make you do.
spirits.
I thank God that when I drink, right, and I get drunk, I don't get to the pass out drunk. I just throw up like crazy and my head hurts. Like I've
You thank
never
God
got
for
to the
that?
point.
Sometimes I drink, boy.
Yeah, because I
go
would
straight
rather
to sleep after the
I
first
would
one.
I would rather that than to wake up in the morning and not know what happened the rest of the night. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that shit is scary.
Anzo pick at me, I don't care. I'm a lightweight.
I am
One
too.
drink
If
and
I
I'm
even
ready
do
to go
that,
to
I
I
am
smoke.
bed.
too.
If I drink like one of them people that's reading books and their glasses low.
Man, we had the F1 here this weekend. So I went downtown on Sunday. I had 2 beers and I came home and I was mashed up. My head was killing me. I slept from 10 o'clock till the next day off of 2 beers, two Heinekens.
Wow.
So, yeah, you know what I mean? And
Can't
it's
remember
because
the
I
last
didn't
time I
eat.
drunk a beer.
It's because I didn't eat nothing all day and I decided to take these beers. But yeah, they did me in, bro. You know. But that's why I said I like if you're one of those people who gets drunk and then black out and don't remember the things you did, that
That,
could be a dangerous
that's dangerous,
situation,
buddy.
man. Yeah,
That's dangerous.
100%. So that's why I said I'm glad that I don't get like that. You know what I mean? I'll just like throw up and can't pretty much move. But yeah, no lie, I can't move, man.
Turns you into a vegetable.
Bro. One time we went to this party
God.
and it was bring your own alcohol. So we brought our case of beers, you know what I mean? But then they had a whole bunch of alcohol there, so we just stock up beers in a quarter. We had like by the end of the night, I was because it was in the base. It was in like a pool room of an apartment building, right? So by the end of the night, I was in the building and I was on the chair and I'm just like this, right, all night. And this dude kept pissing me off because he kept coming upstairs and he kept slapping my leg. Yo, you all right? You all right? And I was like, bro, if I keep that up, I will punch you in the face, man. Leave me the fuck alone.
So it sounds like you turned to Robert Storm.
Yes, that night, yes, 100%. 100%. I was
Y'all
just
ever
like,
have?
Go ahead.
Y'all ever have Four Loko? Like the old Four Loko?
I've heard of it, but I don't.
Okay.
I never had it either.
Nah.
That shit had so much caffeine.
It looks like one of them energy drinks.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you would be drunk and lit at the same time. Like you like, why am I so hyped? But I'm lit. Like, and you were not. Yes, you were not meant to drink the whole can, and I drank the whole can one night.
No.
I got home. I immediately sat on the toilet and went to sleep. So, because I knew I was gonna throw up, I was like, "I'm just going to sleep in the bathroom because I'm gonna throw up."
I thought you was gonna shut yourself up. Okay, I'm glad you cleaned that up,
man.
Nah.
One time we went to the club and they had, and Roberto knows, at Parachute Roberto, when they used to have the shooter nights, $1 shooters.
Yeah.
And they had this purple drink, right? It was a purple shooter, like in a shot glass. And we had a couple, and it was like, yo, this shit tastes good. It's fire, sweet, and nice. We had a bunch of them. Man, when I woke up in the morning, I was sleeping in a puddle of purple goo. Like I was just on my bed and I couldn't move. I was just throwing up like this. I couldn't move, bro. I was like, never again. I was never drink like that again.
No matter how drunk I've ever been, I've always at least made it outside or to the toilet. I've never just I've never just threw up anywhere.
I have.
I don't know. I'm that type of neat person. Like I'll get drunk, and if I got to throw up, I'm gonna make it to your toilet. Don't worry.
Nah, I couldn't do it. I couldn't move. Couldn't move. I was just like,
you were lucky I turned to the left.
For real.
All over them. I was like,
for real, 100%.
Just crawling.
Yeah, man. So those were the days. Don't do that no more.
Those was not the days.
No.
So the next topic we have is something Roberto brought to my attention. Happened a few weeks ago, but because we didn't do the show, we didn't get to talk about it last week. But I'm gonna bring it up real quick, and then I'll bring up the article. Here it is. All right. No, that's the article. I actually want to bring up the video. Give me a second.
Did they even say where it happened?
I think they say it in the article. So here's the video.
4 was shot and killed by an unidentified woman in Ocala, Florida.
Owens was killed Friday when she confronted a neighbor.
Neighbor did shoot through the door, hitting and ultimately killing AJ Owens.
My daughter was shot and killed with her 9-year-old son next to her.
What type of world are we living in when you can't even go and talk to your neighbor without being shot and killed over an iPad, or kids being kids playing basketball or football in the field?
Breaking news. The woman accused of shooting and killing a mother of 4 in Ocala is now in custody.
All right, so that was the video, real quick one, and the article that I have, so we can get more details on the situation. Here. Children of Black Florida mother who was killed after knocking on the neighbor's door consumed with guilt over her death. So,
Boo. Why are
yeah,
we the title off gate? Boo. Nobody cares about her. She didn't have to kill that woman. Don't give us that bullshit.
mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. And say her name. Stop saying mother. No, what's her name? I hate when they do
For
that. I'm sorry. I got
no, it's
No,
cool.
that's
I
what the
got you.
brother said.
I-
100.
Mm-hmm.
Say her name. She meant something to somebody.
Facts.
exactly.
100%. So one of the children of Ajike A.J. Owens, the black woman who authorities say was fatally shot last week in Central Florida after knocking on a neighbor's door, is consumed with guilt over his mother's death. The 9-year-old boy who witnessed the shooting blames himself because he first told his mom the neighbor had confronted him and his siblings. In his soul, in his heart, it's his fault that his older brother, his baby sister, and his baby brother, as well as himself, will never get to see their mother again. Owen's mother, Pamela Diaz, told reporters Wednesdays. Diaz, who spoke at a news conference a day after a 58-year-old woman was arrested in connection with the death, said another child also blamed herself because he was unable to perform CPR on his mother. Grandmother, I couldn't save her, Diaz recalls the 12-year-old boy telling her. Susan Louise Lawrence was arrested and on charges of manslaughter with a firearm, capable negligence, battery, and 2 counts of assault. The Marion County Sheriff Office said early Wednesday.
I hope she get all charged with everything. Don't drop shit. Get charged with every single thing. Add all the years onto her.
Where this
sentence.
happened
I don't care.
In Florida.
Absolutely. In
I
Florida.
Which
want
is a
that.
stand. It's a stand your ground
Yeah, I was about to
state.
say that. Yeah.
That's what I about to. That's
So I'm trying to figure out why she knocked on the door if I can find
Yeah,
it.
that's what I want
That's
to know.
her.
Well, I think the kid
Okay,
said
here.
that
He said
Yeah, go
something
ahead.
about something.
yeah, she confronted him and his siblings about something. I guess they
Right.
told the mom. The
Did the
mom went over
woman or
there.
does she have children?
Well, let's see.
Did this woman as a grown ass woman confront these kids? And my bad, I was about the title.
Yeah, I
I
think
didn't
that's what he
realize they were
said.
talking about the
The
son
kid.
is the
Yeah.
one consumed with grief, not the
Yeah.
woman that shot her.
Yeah, I think the older woman did like mess with the kids, right? So witnesses just described the dispute before shooting. One witness told the sheriff deputy that children were playing in a nearby field before the shooting, and a dispute ensued as the neighbor picked up an electronic tablet that one of the children left on the ground, according to an incident report. The shooter engaged with Owens' children and threw a pair of skates at them, hitting at least one, according to Woods. One of Owen's children then went home and told his mother what happened, prompting Owens to walk over to the neighbor's house and knock on the door, Woods said. As Owens confronted the neighbor, Owens was shot through the door, the sheriff said. When deputies responded to the scene Friday night after receiving a trespassing call, they found Owens laying in the grass with a gunshot wound, the incident report said. The mother was then brought to a hospital where she was pronounced dead, authorities have said. And then the family demands justice for the mother of 4. So Roberto brought that mic.
a little bit.
Yeah, Roberto, you brought this to attention. What are your thoughts?
Was that the woman there that you scrolled past?
Yeah, the white woman.
Yeah.
It's gonna get real tricky. Just letting you know, because she came to her house.
Yeah.
Really?
But all
Yes,
she did was
absolutely.
knock on the door.
The whole stand your ground thing, that's gonna come into play real, man. And especially coming to her property. Well, I don't know. You said it was an apartment or a house.
This is the same state that did not find George Zimmerman guilty. So,
and the fact that she came to her.
I mean, but at what point is knocking on your door? What would they say
Reason
that she
to
did?
shoot somebody, right?
Someone
Maybe she
trying
thought
to
her
kick
life
your
was
door down is a different story.
Did she feel like her life was in threat? Anything
Well, you know
like
how
that?
it
She gonna
is.
try to do that. Hopefully,
Anytime
You
one
gotta
of us
reasonably
step to
articulate
somebody,
that, though.
anytime people like us step to somebody, They always feel threatened for their life.
That's why I wanted to know
Yeah.
what the person looked like that did it.
And you were saying, Danny?
What time of day was this? Was it at
Afternoon
night?
time. Yeah, afternoon time.
No,
Kids
she's
were
gonna
playing.
be hard pressed. I'm assuming I'm just coming on the back end. Here. A white lady shot a black person.
Yes. So I'll read the dispute because we don't really need to go to the article, but this is basically what happened. One witness told sheriff deputy the children were playing in a nearby field before the shooting, and the dispute ensured as the neighbor picked up an electronic tablet that one of the kids left on the ground, according to the incident report. The shooter engaged with Owen's children and threw a pair of skates at them, hitting at least one, according to Woods. One of Owen's children then went home, told the mother what happened, prompting Owens to walk over to the neighbor's house and knock on the door, Woods said. Owens confronted the neighbor, but Owens was shot through the door, and sheriff said when deputies responded to the scene Friday night after receiving a trespassing call, they found Owens laying in the grass with a gunshot wound, the incident report says.
She's gonna be hard pressed.
Trespassing call.
If she never,
Hold on, Donnie's a police officer. Let him go.
First of all, she could have a trespass notice on scene. If there's no DNA other than her like knuckles on the door, I mean, how could she articulate that there was a threat? So I don't know. I don't know if she. I'm not saying she won't be found not guilty, but now with the stigma that white people are killing blacks at an alarming rate, and she's in what state you said it was?
Florida.
Florida.
I don't know.
That's why I say I think
she
it makes
might
a
be
difference.
make example of. I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah, it just depends on the judge and if they
Depends on the
taking this,
judge.
if there's gonna be a jury, like,
Depends
because
on
this
that
might
jury.
just be a
It depends on that jury.
Yeah. Well, I
You
mean,
get 6 jury strikes, but if she look on that jury and 8 or 9 of them are black, she in trouble.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure, 100%.
She look over there and it might be like 6 her color and her sex, and 4 white. She might
I
get a
wonder if
text.
anybody had a Ring doorbell. Because I want to know what was the mother's demeanor. Because if she went over there ready to flip, then they're like, oh, it's the angry black woman. I felt threatened for my life. You hit my kid with some skates.
Yeah, but how you gonna feel threatened for your life? You locked inside your house. You got the phone to call 911.
And a gun.
Yeah.
Now if she busts in the house, that's a horse of a different color. But if she's knocking on the door, even if she's knocking on the door saying, "I'm gonna come in there and I'm gonna kick your butt," you in the safety of your house. You call 911.
Exactly.
There is no viable threat. Now she busts
So did
the door open.
Did she call 911 before or after she shot her?
Probably after.
Yeah, I think it was after.
A lot of these people get this misconception. Well, if somebody break in my house and I shoot them, or I shoot them on the porch, I got to bring them back in. No, you better be able to have a good reason why you decide to do what. And if it don't make sense, I can't speak for no state but South Carolina. I can't speak for no state, no jurisdiction but ours. You better have a good reason, because you're going to get charged. Especially if the threat is going away from you and you're out of danger. Shoot somebody in the back, no, you're going to jail in South Carolina. So I'm just here to tell you, I can't speak for these other states.
Yeah, this is Florida, so that's the thing that's making this tricky. Because if it was like
anywhere else, almost Florida is different.
And
see
you
what they
know
down
what?
there doing. The governor down there doing.
Hell yeah.
And I don't know if Roberto knows this, but here in Canada, right? You know how you guys have the, like, if someone's breaking in your house and you shoot them, it's self-defense. We don't have that here in Canada. I found out that you could still be charged for killing somebody.
Somebody breaking in your house?
Here. Yes.
No.
What you want me to do? Tie them up?
I'd rather
Knock
be
'em
judged
out?
by 12 than carried by 6, brother.
Yes.
Damn right.
I'll take my chances on that, because as evil as people are today, you come to your house and you don't defend yourself or your family, you get up dead or hurt.
Absolutely, 100%. I don't know like I said, I don't know the whole specifics of it. If there's like, maybe exceptions or something like that. But from what I heard, like we can't just, because when we have our weapons here, right? Like if you have a gun license, like you have to lock your gun and your bullets in two different spots. They can't be in the same stuff,
No,
right?
that's crazy.
Yeah, so you have to lock your gun somewhere, then you have to lock your bullets somewhere else. So if they're coming in and you're like, you go get your gun, then you go get your bullets, they kind of say you have time to think about other options or something like that.
I'd have
Yeah.
my gun under my pillow and my bullets under my woman's pillow. That's two different places.
Yeah, don't work here because they got to be locked, Danny. Lock and key.
So what if I have multiple weapons like a machete, a sword, just random shit, and I'm like, oh, this sword is better. Like,
See,
what's the
a sword and machete stuff like that? I don't think it like has the same laws, but that's our gun laws. Like for you to own a gun, like it is so strict up here.
But do
you
you
have to
have,
go
like-
through all kinds of tests.
Is it as strict as New York?
You're crazy.
Stricter, probably.
Yeah.
What were you asking, Danny?
They got those boxes like you can just like the fingerprint and unlock them.
I'm sure we have those here, but I think it's more like just a lock and key.
That's what I had a lock with a fingerprint.
Oh, you have one of those?
I would.
Oh yeah, for sure.
In Canada, I got a lock with.
So y'all can't keep a loaded gun nowhere.
No.
Oh.
No.
Man, we can carry them in our
How
car.
they gonna know though? How they gonna know?
Man, we can carry them in our car. We can carry them on our person now. They got the open carry. It's like the Wild Wild West, bro. Here.
Yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm.
That's the reason why you guys have more mass shootings than anybody in the
That
world.
ain't the reason why.
Correct.
It's because
It's
you're just evil.
Yeah, hey, there's evil people here too, Danny, but we don't all have access to guns like Americans do. It's not that easy, you know what I mean?
America's the Sodom and Gomorrah of the world.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. But I mean, at the same time, and I don't know, maybe Roberta will agree with me on this, but I'd rather be able to not have to go to one part of my house to get my gun, then run to another part of the house to get the bullets
That
because
makes no
someone is
sense.
breaking into my house. You know what I mean?
Crazy shit.
Right.
That makes no sense.
You just ready to take the safety off and start aiming.
Yeah.
Facts. You know
They're
what I
gonna
mean?
legalize marijuana. That's something that can impair you, but then police create laws on something that the most person buy to protect.
Hey, Danny, watch what you say about our marijuana.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
Hey,
They got K2.
I know it's coming. It's coming here. They just got to figure out how to get to Texas. Once they figure that out, work that wrinkle out, I know it's gonna be right over here. Hey,
you sure in the
man.
here in the Bible Belt? You know the Bible Belt, the prudes.
It's coming, bro.
Because I'm gonna need them to get over that hump, please.
It's coming. I give it another
I
2
mean-
3 years. Because here in South Carolina, they fought forever and ever and ever on that same-sex marriage. And they finally caved in about 4 years ago. Same thing happened with that marijuana. They just got to figure out how they can get that taxes and get that money. Once they figure that out,
Yeah. Do y'all at least have CBD?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah, we got vape.
Oh,
all
over
like
there.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got vape shops popping up right next to the liquor stores.
That's how it starts, right? It starts with the vape shops. That's
Yep.
how it starts, and then they get lax on that law, and then next thing you know, weed shops start popping up and dispensaries and shit, and then boom, next thing you know.
Come tell you, I went to the grocery store. We have a grocery store chain here called Piggly Wiggly, and I was like, it's a grocery store, like
No, I know.
And I saw in the window like
in rural areas.
CBD sold here. I'm like, what, at a grocery store?
At the pharmacy, they got a pharmacy in the Piggly Wiggly.
Okay, yes, man. I can see a pharmacy selling it, but a grocery store. I mean, they had
What
like
was
on the sales too. CBD oil sales. I was like, good.
Oh, they had the CBD oils. Okay.
Yeah.
But you see, this CBD though, you can't get high off of it.
Unless
Right?
you had a one that had THC, because we
I
had
have
Exactly.
no
Delta 8.
idea.
That's why I'm like, do you have Delta 8? Because that's what makes the difference.
God, you seem pretty knowledgeable on
well, Daddy, you see how black those lips are. You know what I mean?
God. She be like,
Shout out to the smokers.
like, Scotty, I'm gonna die.
You talk about you in pain and you need to go to sleep. Take you a Delta 8
No,
gummy.
you don't. All you do is drink some.
You gonna say drink
You
some
gonna
ginger ale?
Drink you some Disaronno and milk, bro. That's what I drink.
Oh hell no.
Delicious. Delicious.
I just heard the word milk and I was like, nah.
Put you right to sleep, brother.
Danny has some milk and cookies before bed.
Some Disaronno milk and cookies.
What was that, Danny?
Some Disaronno milk and cookies.
You see that?
It sounds nasty, but it's good. I'm just telling you.
Yeah, I'm sure, 100%. But yeah, CBD oil is like you can't get high off of it, and a lot of people use it for back pains and stuff like that. Like the medical properties that I always talk about in marijuana is more on the CBD side, to be honest with you. You know what I mean?
I was gonna chill me out, boy. We start talking about medical properties.
100%.
I mean, it keep me from whooping people's ass on the daily. So I mean, I ain't no prescription shit, but I
does
mean,
that stuff help with migraines? Anzo, your research show where it helps.
CBD,
Yeah,
yes,
absolutely. Marijuana too. Yeah, it does. It does. I think I would probably have a lot more if I wasn't smoking. Now, let's not get it twisted. I didn't start smoking because of the migraines, right? I didn't have migraines when I first started smoking. But you do your research. And
how about if you find out that that's what's causing them?
Then I'm gonna have to suffer with migraines.
Oh my God! Like, see that right there? That is crazy. That is crazy.
I mean, also it's a great free workout for me. I mean, I like people be like, "You really and go work out?" Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Hard.
the time.
I'm talking about cardio, hard cardio.
All the time.
Yeah, because you be hungry.
Great. I am so hungry afterwards. Like,
I'm beyond the munchies, Danny.
Yeah, I think
happy comes in stages.
Hey,
I never seen somebody
they used to pick at me by eating on screen, but shoot, don't nobody eat on screen more than Roberto, boy. You see, cut that camera off.
I have to do a mukbang.
when I came on, I had a whole plate.
Man.
I think Roberto's camera's off now because he's smoking. He ain't eating. He got that little vape in his hand.
There's a couple she's do, boy. He had them chips or pork rinds or something. I'm like, man,
I ran home. If you guys really want to know, they're called peanut butter filled pretzels.
Oh, you being
delicious, huh?
You being fat right now.
Them are delicious.
You can't eat just one, Danny. You know what I mean?
I know, man. I'm telling you, there's like
good shit.
They're like a potato chip, man. You can't eat this one, Lay's.
They are better than potato chips. When you start making these odd combinations, and you're wondering out, why was this secret hidden from me for so many years? I never heard of this shit before. Now I can't stop eating them. The wife's all mad. Why you keep buying them? I said, babe, I can't stop eating them. When the jar is empty, I want to see the shit full.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
I know that feeling, buddy.
When I tell you this,
I had an addiction to hot fries at one time.
Talk about
hot fries.
You still choking?
Oh yeah, damn right. I was gonna say anytime my camera goes off because I'm taking a puff. I ain't gonna front. What are hot chips, Danny?
Hot fries.
Hot fries?
What is that? Hot fries before?
Hot sauce?
Just spicy fries, or
man, they're like hot, like.
You talking about like the flaming hot Cheeto fries? Delicious.
Man,
I can't buy it.
Good. Are they trying to compete with like our poutine and shit with that?
No, this come in a bag like a potato chip. It ain't like
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It's like a form of potato chip, but it's called like hot fries.
Never
I
heard
don't think
of
we have that here. Yeah, we don't have
Who
that.
makes that? Frito-Lay?
Let me see if I can get you an image of it.
Man, you guys got all kinds of shit down there we don't get.
Oh yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
all our snacks are terrible for you. They slowly kill you. They cause cancer.
Do y'all get rap
I mean,
snacks
they
up there?
delicious and addictive. Rap snacks.
That's why they get you.
They're
yeah, Smokey.
scientifically made for you to get addicted to them and be
Yeah.
delicious to you. Yeah,
Yeah.
like seriously.
Yeah, it gets you sick and shit. What were you saying, Loki?
I said, y'all got rap snacks up there?
Rap snacks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
You don't know what rap snacks is?
Is that a chip?
Yes,
Yeah.
chips.
It's fries.
Yes, them the best hot fries ever.
God, them things are
Period,
good, boy.
hands down.
Never
And
seen
yes,
that before.
they only $2 for a
$2
big
only,
bag.
eh?
I
What's
got
that?
about a 50-cent
Super
bag, so
duper
I
size?
will not eat that. If I buy that, I'm
Lonzo,
eating that whole damn
Yeah.
thing.
I
You know how
went
much red dye 40 is in that?
to this mall up in New York State, and they had a Wendy's there. So I'm like, oh shit, let me try Wendy's up in the US, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I said, give me the double, no cheese. I swear to God, the music went off in the mall. Excuse me, sir, did you say no cheese? I said, yes, no cheese. And she goes, oh, would you like to supersize it? I said, no, I'll just have the regular. Oh, fuck. I swear the trap door almost opened up, Anto. They knew I wasn't from there.
No, you got to supersize
And
that.
You ever see the size of their
they sell them
supersized cup?
triples? Man, I can't eat a triple burger to save my life. I don't see how nobody can eat that, boy.
No,
Shit, I
you
could.
guys.
And then
You
McDonald's
guys
got
have
the
different kinda-
quadruple.
You guys got a
Quadruple.
different size, supersized cup over in the US.
It's
Our
a-
supersize is like a fucking small next to you guys.
It's a
This shit
double.
came with its own tray.
It's a double Big Mac.
Oh yeah, with the 2 patties on the bottom and the
We
2
have
on
that.
the top. Yeah, we have that.
It got like 4 pieces of meat and all that other
Oh,
stuff.
2 in the middle,
No,
2 on the top.
that's too much.
No.
Actually, I eat the double Big Mac.
That's a heart attack waiting to happen there, buddy.
You guys have the double quarter pounder too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's too much
Just
meat.
open
though.
your mouth and pour the oil in.
But
Oh,
I used to work. Hold on, you think that's bad? I used to work at a spot that had a hamburger with 8 patties.
Oh God, that'll kill you.
It was this big, and some dude actually bought that shit. They made a bet that said he couldn't eat it, so he bought it, and it was fucking. He had to eat it with a knife. He had to cut it because there's no way he was putting that in his mouth.
There was a show called Man versus Food.
I used to watch that.
And he used to go to like different parts of the country and he eat this crazy stuff on his own. Man, it'd be like a pizza, big as like a table almost.
Mm-hmm.
And he'd have to. They say, okay, if you eat this in 2 hours, you get a T-shirt. Man, who the hell want a T-shirt?
And a photograph on the wall.
You gotta get your stomach pumped.
Yep.
You do the spicy
5
challenges
enemas.
too.
Well, you see, that's why me and Roberto we always say when it comes to America, you guys like obesity is off the chain over there, and the murder rate is off the chain over there because you guys have these fucking foods like these. One little plate of food for us is like 3 plates of your food. You know
what's
what
going
I
on,
mean?
Tamika's Den?
But you know though, Nzo, they starting to cut back because I'm telling you, prices now for there's a time I could take my wife out. I'll say 10 years ago to a nice restaurant and pay like $40.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you busting 100 all in the head, boy.
Facts.
Eat quick.
Facts, 100%.
And don't go to the grocery store. My wife
don't
went to the
come up
grocery
here
store
with
Go
your
ahead.
$100. You better bring just maybe your kids.
$100
ain't getting you and your wife and kids no meal. Not even
For real.
McDonald's. You might just be cutting it.
Wow. So you know.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, going to a restaurant. Hey, man, I don't know. I didn't show it here. I think I showed it when I was at work, man. They had that one steak, right? That shit was $22.
For a steak?
Yes.
Did it come
for
with
one.
sides?
That's cheap here.
Nothing.
It didn't come with no
It's not even
sides?
cooked. It's not even
No.
cooked.
Our
No,
steaks
hold
are
on.
like 30-something bucks in the restaurant.
No. I'm talking about when you go to the store and cook yourself.
Oh no.
Wasn't even cooked, like I said.
I can buy like 2 for that. Sometimes 3.
Yeah, no, it was one steak.
Not
It wasn't
Walmart
even
steak, huh?
No, it was Provigo.
Only
was-
Walmart will give you 3 steaks for that same price. You don't even ask yourself
Yeah,
why.
and I don't think you want to
thin.
eat. You don't want to eat Walmart.
No matter how much seasoning you put on that steak, it ain't tasting like that seasoning. I'm telling you right now.
No Walmart meat.
Yeah. There's a grocery store here called World Market.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm telling you, you go in there, you better have a checkbook, a credit card.
Yep.
Be prepared to give one of your legs, because man, they take. Oh my God!
I swear
They
to
got a
God,
butcher in house.
I hate this conspiracy theory stuff, but I remember 2 years ago, this girl was on. She's like, was a big conspiracy theorist, and had all this, and she did say that price of food was going to skyrocket after the pandemic, and it has skyrocketed.
Yeah, it's ridiculous now. When food is more than gas, it's crazy.
Facts.
When you buy cherries, and you get fooled by the on sale price $2.99, or you don't see the pound kilo underneath.
Yes.
You get to the cash and you see them cherries are $10.
Yeah.
Yo, hold on.
What happened?
You be like,
Hold
take
on.
that off. Take that off.
Which family am I feeding tonight with them fucking cherries, man?
It's like you're talking about grapes.
And Roberto, I'm gonna play into
grapes.
I'm gonna play into the stereotype, bro. Watermelon.
It's delicious.
Man,
a
watermelon
gonna
is
act like watermelon.
like $8 for a watermelon now. I'm like,
half a watermelon here,
Christ.
$13.
Oh, hell.
Half.
I tell you what, it be sweet as honey, boy. I'm paying $13.
If you want like the one Danny's talking about, sweet, nice red color, you go to the market. It's $13 for a half. If you want $8 watermelon,
you get
you have to add sugar to that one.
Wow.
Sprinkle some sugar. It tastes just like the bright red one.
Some stevia.
Hey, I know some people that put salt on that shit that make it taste
like
sweeter.
I
don't think you need more salt in your diet, especially not in America.
Salt make it taste sweeter?
I don't know. I don't do it. I just know somebody that did.
I got a coworker that does that. She put salt on it. I'm like, what
that don't make sense.
I don't. Little piece of advice for you guys. I don't like watermelon, so I'm glad I don't have to worry about the price.
I also don't like watermelon.
Hold on, Anzo don't like watermelon. He don't like boondocks.
Yeah, his card is gone, buddy.
You say fried chicken, and we're gonna have to zone you on. So I don't even have to button.
You would have survived on the blackening.
Hey Roberto, I got the third strike for Nzo. He don't like crab legs.
Oh hell no.
Oh yeah.
You don't like any seafood, don't he?
Wow.
No seafood. Yeah, no seafood whatsoever. Yeah.
Zero.
I don't care for crab legs. I've eaten them before, but like it's not. Thank you. Too much work for that little bit of meat.
I got to crack and dig and pull and stuff. Nah, that's
hey, I'm used to it. That's how we used to have to eat the fish back in the day. They had the bone in it. So you got to work.
Why was they giving the fish at 5 with bones in it and talking about don't choke?
Hey, I'm good. Thank you.
I'm fine. This is my responsibility, bruh.
Man, we used to go to the restaurant with my mom. She'd buy them crab legs. She would crack it, boom, and suck it out one time. Like, no, yuck, you know. But my mom's from Nova Scotia, so that's the maritime. So
crab legs, but man, I'm telling you, lobster, that's some good stuff, bro.
No, lobster.
Nah, I can't do
I don't care what you think is a roach to the cockroach to the sea. It's delicious.
Shrimp are the cockroaches of the sea.
I'm just saying, with a walsh rats, whatever you want to call it.
I stopped eating shrimp for a long time because of it. I was just like, I couldn't unsee the roach, and then eventually I got over it and started eating it again.
I'm gonna say this to you, Americans over here that talking about I ain't eating shrimp. Y'all eat gator. So if you can eat gator,
They
you should
eat gator in
not a
Louisiana
problem
and
having
Florida. Let's
steak.
get that straight. Don't put that on
Wait,
all of America.
where Danny at? He's Gator.
They eat bull nuts
guess
too,
what?
but
If
that's
y'all
some
butt
white
got
people
hungry
shit.
enough, y'all be right there. Danny, let me try some of that
Gator,
gator.
some good stuff.
Y'all ain't coming across the border. Y'all stay over there,
There's
man.
gotta be a lot of extinct animals before I be saying, Danny, pass me that gator.
For
There's gonna
real.
be a chain of
I'm
animals
gonna
that
tell
are gonna
you,
have to disappear before that happens.
Give me some
gator
Old Bay.
tastes. Gator right. Gator. I don't like the way it tastes though. It tastes like somebody took chicken and shrimp and tried to make it into a nugget,
It's
and I
fishy.
was just like, it tastes like swamp water. If you ask me. If you ask me.
I've never had swamp water, but I'm not looking forward to eating it. I can tell you that right
It
now.
just, I mean, it tastes like what it lives in.
I hate buffalo fish, too many bones. Yeah, I ain't eating none of that.
I never heard of a buffalo
The
fish.
disrespect.
I never heard of
love
buffalo fish.
my
Yeah, I heard
food.
buffalo. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, it's tender. It's good. A lot of meatballs, bones. Nah, I don't.
Shit. All right, so let's do this before we go. I have a mashup here, which I want you guys to pick which one you like better, and then we can close it up for the night. So, is it mashup? I think it's some. Yeah, I think it's a mashup. So, first one is this one. I guess I gotta play it, right?
Somebody playing another kind of mashup, like a
I was wondering where that was coming
Kids,
from.
that's you. The little dinosaurs.
Who's
Key.
that?
I can't hear.
Somebody playing. I don't know who it is. Must be low key or JG.
Somebody with children. My children in the bed.
Yeah, mine knocked out.
My kids are too old for this.
Wait till the beat drops.
I ain't heard nothing.
We hear nothing, Nzo.
Yeah. We can't hear it.
Somebody using the bathroom?
No.
I don't know what we supposed to be
That's
hearing
my
because I don't
surveillance
hear
camera, and that's the garage going up. The water's coming on.
All right, so that was number one.
We didn't hear anything.
We ain't heard
You
nothing.
you guys didn't hear it?
No.
No.
Oh, what the?
You forgot to click audio.
Oh yeah, I guess I did. My bad. I heard you guys. I was like,
No. Sound like somebody was getting a haircut. We couldn't hear this.
Oh, my bad. All right, hold on. Here it is again. Let me make sure the sound is there. Tell me if you guys can hear it now. I may have to do it another way if you can't hear it. Hold on.
It's not even playing.
Yeah, no, I know. Hold on. You hear it?
Nope.
No.
No.
Well, that is weird.
I don't want to hear that. He freestyling or something.
Oh, fuck. You guys couldn't hear. All right. Hold on. Let me try and load it up here then.
Is this the Mac of Mac?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
No. It's not the fucking Mac, guys.
Let's check it. Let's check it, partner.
It's not the Mac.
Let's check it.
That was had to have.
Shit was smooth for a minute. Now there's a new upgrade.
I swear you guys piss me off sometimes, you know? Oh, now I can't find the fucking video. Hold on. Huh. All right, hold on.
Surprise, motherfucker.
For whatever reason, it's not showing up. Give me 1 second. Fucking bullshit. Just give me 1 second. Should have had this shit prepared, but it's the first time I ever did this and it didn't share the audio for some reason. But that's a StreamYard thing. That's not me, guys. So let me see if you guys can hear this one because there's another one too. Let me see if you can hear this one. Up. All right, that should work. Second. Shout out, Roberto.
Still on here trying to see if they don't maybe found something yet. Still don't see nothing. As far as the missing sub, I've been trying to keep a little update.
Wait, the button to shared audio isn't even here anymore. Oh, because I'm sharing the window. That's why. Okay, so it should work. Tell me if you guys can hear it now. You hear it?
I can't hear nothing.
Nope. Still don't hear nothing? What the fuck? Okay. I'm gonna load it up this way. I'm probably gonna have to do it with the other one too. Alright, 1 second. You know, you guys can talk while I do this, though, right? Like, it doesn't have to be quiet over there.
You feel the pressure?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Usually I have my shit on point, but for whatever reason, the shit ain't working right now.
It's a sign, Nzo.
Yeah, I know, right? I don't know what sign it is.
The show is running like 30 minutes past. I don't know what time you started.
15 minutes after. Here it is, though.
10. Eddie B. Swift. It's on you. Oh, shit. Round 10.
You're begging me go, then making me stay.
Oh, shit.
Why do you hurt me so bad? It would help me to know. Do I stand in your way?
No, this is real kidding me.
Or am I the best thing you've had? Believe me, I can't tell you why.
No.
But I'm trapped by your love, and I'm chained to your side.
I just want to hear the drop.
We are young.
So that was the first one.
By the way, shout out to Just Blaze. That beat still hard.
Tight. And the second one.
A little favoritism towards the second because I love that song.
Yeah.
And I like Juice.
Second one for you. What else? Who else?
Second one for me.
Like better?
I don't know what that first one was, but the second one, yeah, for me.
I'm going with the first one just because of the beat. My bad, y'all.
Yo, the beat was fire. That singing, I just couldn't do it.
Yeah.
So you guys don't know the song that they use? I don't remember the name
I
of
know
it.
the song.
You talking about the Jay-Z song?
No, the first one with the girl singing.
Oh no,
You
I
guys
don't know
know
what they're
the
singing. No.
Yeah. Fuck, I can't remember the name of the song. But it's like some white woman song, you know what I mean? So I would have to be partial to the first one more because of the mix up and because I know the original song. That's why. Roberto? Did you say?
I said I went with the second one because that
Yeah.
tune is fire for me, you know.
I got you. And Nerdman said Anzo voted sexiest incel on the internet by Braille Magazine Monthly. What up, dude? What controversies you tackling today? Well, unfortunately, you came in at the end, so you missed all of it. Go back and rewind. We talked about the Jonathan Major stuff. We talked about the dude stuck in the submarine and about a woman getting shot. You know what I mean? There we go. Pat Benatar. That's it. That's it, Tony. But with that being said, guys, it was a great show. I want to thank everybody that came in. Nadia was here, Low Key was here, JG, Danny was here. I'm gonna let you guys shout out your channels real quick. Low Key, you can shout it out since you guys do your stuff together.
Oh yeah, shout out Low Key K, shout out to co-host Nadia for joining me. We got the Beats and Mics coming up Friday. I don't necessarily know if we gonna go through with it like that, but I was planning on doing it. I'm just saying, as far as Saturday, we're not doing no music versus Sunday from episode 10 season finale. Make sure y'all come through.
And we know why you're not doing no verses because you want to savor those last 2 wins that you got. I get it, bro. It's all good. You want to keep them for another week because you don't want to lose another week. I get it. 100%.
You're gonna come up with a good one this time. We got you. I'm still gonna come out with the win, but we got you.
Nah. JG?
Yo, Wednesday nights on the OOC with the great Unzo, the great Roberto, talking our shiznit. You also find me with my brother from another mother, Superwise, doing our thing over there.
Yes. And you always say the great Anzo, and I'm just saying, nah, I'm not the great one. You guys are, man. You know what I mean? You guys just make it fun for me to come on here and do this every week. So I appreciate you all. Danny, you there? Danny?
JG, I appreciate it. Thank you, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Well,
take the compliment,
you guys,
Anzo. Thank you.
I've known Roberto for the longest time, and he's the most conceitedest motherfucker.
You better stop your shit. They fucking conceited nothing.
Over there on them pretzels and peanut butter.
I spoil my shit. I like to spoil my shit. That's all. I don't brag about it.
Roberto was one of them guys back in the day with the long hair. You know what I mean? He was in the bathroom like 2 hours just making sure his hair was on point and shit. Had the little ponytail.
You see these little stalkers watching me for 2 hours?
So he was the one Prince was going against in Purple Rain.
Pretty much. All right, Roberto, where can they find you?
They can find me here with my snitch partner on my left or on my right over here Wednesday nights, dropping it down with our special guests that have joined us occasionally, and Mr. JG in the house.
Salute.
Appreciate everyone in the panel for dropping in. Sorry I'm late, but I'm here for the finish.
Definitely shout out everyone on the panel.
Facts. And everybody that was in the chat, we had the Nerd Man. You don't want to check out his channel. It's garbage, so don't even bother go over there. Tony Robinson was in the house. Tamika's Den was in the house. Who else did we have up in here? Shifty Gizm was in the house as well. Rogue Comic Mike was in the house. Cousin T was in the house. Poe was in the house. Dewan was in the house. Perp Minded, Zachary, thank you guys for all popping in. Once again, I appreciate it. And since Danny's not here, I'll just say you know his channel, which is Comic Chat. Go over there because he's doing these inspirational videos with the word of the day. You know what I mean? Trying to enlighten people and bring some positivity in there. We also do chaos.
Apologies. We are supposed to be doing a Black and Then movie review tomorrow. My bad.
All right, no problem. I still haven't seen it. I want to try and catch it before you guys did so that I could come on there, but I got to go to the theater to watch it. You trash Anzo, but still love. Yeah, always, you know, it is what it is, Nerd Man. You know, it's always love, but you're worse than I am. But, you know, Comic Central stuff. So we have all of that going on. Make sure you guys, And on Sundays, we will be doing the Secret Invasion Roundtable. So we will be talking about that every Sunday at 8:30. I enjoyed the first episode. I don't know if anybody else did or if you guys seen it yet. It was pretty good. So check us out on that.
Let's have some good moments. We do.
It was good. I liked it. Also, trying to find someone to do the review of The Walking Dead Dead City with me. So if I can find someone to do that, I will definitely do a review on that. It's good, man. The show is good.
I might give it a try, man. I don't know, man.
It's
Fear the Walking Dead trash.
Season 10.
Yeah,
they got another one going on.
Another spinoff. Yes,
that's too
many. Oh my god,
too many to
kill
catch
that show
up on.
off.
No. This is season 1. That Roberto, is season 1 of this one. But there was 11 seasons of The Walking Dead, which kind of leads into this one. You don't really need to know all the history to follow it, but it's good to know. But
really?
Yeah,
between Negan and Maggie, I would think you would want
to know some. Yeah, you need to know some stuff, obviously, right? Why they're out like that, but you don't really need to know like all of what's going on. You just need to.
Maybe you don't, because that'll help. Because you will be like, why the fuck would she be? Never.
Yeah, exactly. Well, with that being said, guys, thank you very much once again. I appreciate it. See you on the next one. Peace.
Peace.
I'm a message you, nerd man.
The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't exist. And like that, he's gone.